Hey everybody, and welcome back to, well, not really welcome back, because our session 1 of Dungeons of the Mad Mage got fucked up on my end last time, no audio, so this is session 1, but not session 1, but it's still session 1 for viewers, but it's session 2 for us. So we're going to go around again and reintroduce everybody, because, like I said last week, or not last week, whenever we last played, a couple weeks ago, we reintroduced everybody, because it's been a while, but I fucked up, so we gotta do that all over again. So, joining us in the cast, we have Lexi.
Hello.
And who are you playing with us?
I am playing Mubi Sugar Skull Questiver, a gnome necromancer who just got rid of one of her zombies.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Because he was a useless zombie.
And for those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, I will discuss everything that was missed in my fuck-up in the recap. And we have Mecca.
Hello. I am... Oh god, what was his accent? So long ago. I am Mordai, the Tiefling Warlock. I am a Hexblade Warlock. And I like to think of myself as at least rather intelligent, if a little bit foolhardy and reckless.
And can't carry his own equipment.
Can't carry my own equipment. My lovely little gnome friend here is the one who's carrying my equipment for me because she is so much stronger than I am.
Indeed.
Which is funny. And we have Corey.
Hello, I'm playing Ravroth, who is a Dragonborn warrior, and he's more intelligent than the character I was playing in the one shot. However, he's still kind of on the lower end of the spectrum. And he was also having a lot of fun just throwing Handy around, the zombie that Lexi decided to discard.
Alright. And finally, last but not least, we have Chris.
Hello. I'm playing Rogar, the copper dragonborn druid, who I don't know, he's a bit of an enigma at the moment.
Alright. So, for those of you who didn't get to watch our first episode, because again, I'm terrible. When we last played our little game, they all entered Undermountain for the first time. And unfortunately, that whole video got corrupted during recording due to an audio glitch on my end. Or, for me not remembering to activate my mic on OBS. That's what happened. You all met in the Yawning Portal and descended down into Undermountain at the bequest of a very drunken dwarf named Handy, who then hilariously fell down the well into the dungeon and was found dead and mangled at the bottom before being cruelly reanimated by Mibby, and realizing that his legs didn't work because of the fall, was essentially used as a doormat and battering ram by the rest of the party. As you continued through the dungeon, you discovered a feud between Uktarl Krenok and Haria Velashtar, whom were lovers, but their relationship soured, and they're fed up with each other, and each of them were plotting to eliminate the other and take control of the gang that they're both in control of. You all did some pretty unnamely things to Uktarl, stole all of his clothes, threatened to kill him, scared his bandits away, and a bunch of other just nastiness. He fled, and upon meeting him again in just his underwear, he asked politely to kill Haria. Ignoring him, you all pushed through the halls and found yourselves in a throne room with a large throne made of bones. Upon touching the throne, Mibby was bitten by the armrest and animated into deadly snakes, and she fell, almost meeting her end, but her newfound friends intervened. But the commotion drew out Haria and out of her chambers, along with her trusty flesh golem. Haria and the golem were ultimately killed, and we left off with the four of you taking a well-deserved rest in her bed chambers before continuing forward. So yeah, that's where we'll pick up. We'll pick up with you guys throwing Handy out of the room because he's useless, and you have taken your long rest, and it's been about 8 hours. You're all waking up from your long rest in this quite nice-looking bedchamber full of like costumes and like theater props and stuff, because that's what this room is. That's what Harriet was.
Cool, and we looted the chest for costumes, didn't we? I seem to remember. I got a Cowardly Lion costume.
Yes.
Yes, and there was a clown costume, and
I believe I took the clown
something
costume.
else. I don't remember. There were no costumes that fit Mibby, so
Yeah, for sure there would not have been yet.
I don't think I took a costume, but I did get a dwarven silver ring of fertility and sexual potency
Yeah. You found that in.
Yeah.
Oh, you also would have.
that I am currently wearing because it looks nice.
Yeah, you found.
And I
that.
got a... Go ahead.
Yeah, you found the dwarven ring of potency in Uktarl's chambers, and you also and Rogar found a key that is yet to find what it unlocks.
A dwarven mini key. I
Yes.
seem to remember.
Yes, the tip of the key is a dwarven miniature.
Yes. So where now?
well,
Right. Well,
I think we kind of approached a dead end, did we not? So we should probably backtrack and go,
There are other exits out of the throne room.
Yes, there is. You would remember that the throne room had. If you guys look on your map, you would see that there is an exit to the north and an exit to the northwest of the throne room.
Oh, yes. Okay. Then
shall we
should
explore a
probably
little
check
bit
those
further?
out. Yeah,
all right then.
sounds like a plan.
All right. So
See, Ravroth, you're the meatiest of us. Why don't you take the charge?
Well, there will be Handy outside the room because he can't walk, and he is now feral, by the way.
He was useless under rock control. I expect him to be just as useless outfit.
Exactly, I expect
He's a vicious doormat at the moment. That is what he is.
I can make him a permanent part of this throne room.
We could throw him at the throne, see what happens.
oh no.
Skulls for the skull throne. So,
Well, we need to get out of this room anyway.
and
I'll start. Rogar will start clearing the barricades on the door.
All right. Yeah. So you start moving some of the tables and the chests and the weird like costume hat stands out of the way.
And before we leave, Mibby's going to cast Mage Armor on herself.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
All right. So who's taking the lead on this?
I guess Ravroth will, and he'll kind of open the door and just kind of nudge Handy out of the way because he is trying to attack us as we're walking out.
All right. So yeah, as you walk out and you put your foot towards Handy, he's definitely gonna take a swing at you for a 17 to hit.
That misses.
All right. So he swings at you. You sort of bat the hand away, and he just goes. Ugh.
So, with him being feral, can I just like pick him up and do like maybe said and just throw him at the throne?
Yeah, sure, I'd allow it. He's prone, so you can just pick him up and toss him.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
All
I
right.
thought dwarf tossing was illegal.
So yeah, you pick up. Oh no, you pick up. You pick
Handy.
up Handy, and you sort of toss him at the throne. And he's going to hit the throne, obviously. And as he hits the throne, the snakes, the armrests sort of animate and they bite him. He takes the damage from that, and then he does the saving throw, which he also fails, and he takes a lot of poison damage and just sort of falls motionless at the bottom, at the foot of the throne.
That worked.
Alright.
And as you all sort of step out, you would also see nearby is the body of the flesh golem, which is starting to, like, vanish.
Wait, he's immune to damage from poison?
Oh! That's right, because it's a zombie, right?
He's a zombie, so he is immune.
Yeah.
So he just, like, sits on the throne.
He's just like, ugh, and the armrests just keep, like, biting him. So eventually the arm wrestler is gonna like bite him into death. So he's just sitting on the throne, just like as his arm wrestler sort of like chomp, 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 chomp. So the sound of a zombie. Yeah. So the sound of a zombie just getting eaten by the chair is heard. And yeah, you would see that the flesh golem's body is starting to vanish because its controller is dead. And you see Harriet's body, headless, on the floor as well, near the throne. Or actually, she was in the middle of the room, so her body's in the middle of the room, headless.
Let me see something real quick. Does anybody have a P10 so I can like hammer her head back into her like shoulders?
Maybe.
I think my explorer's pack you have would have one.
Oh yes,
I
I
do
heard
not.
that. I don't think explorers packs have P10s.
I can't remember.
No, because that would be a Dungeoneer's pack, not the
Right.
Explorer's pack.
I have one.
Well, can I borrow it? Well, I'll give it back to you as soon as the zombie dies. It'll be a little bit gross, though.
That's fine. And he just kind of pulls it out of the Dungeoneer's pack that he has and hands it to Mibby.
Alright, maybe he's gonna go up to Harry's body and, like, put the head back, put the Peyton in the neck, and then, like, hammer the head down.
Alright, yeah, you give me a... what's this going to be? I need to think of the check here to see if you can do it. You're hammering a head back into a body. Give me a medicine check.
Medicine check, alright.
Raybroth is just looking on, like, quite intrigued at all this. Because he's never been a necromancer before.
That'll be a 16?
Yeah, with a couple good smacks, you stick the head back in with some pretty gross sounds and spray of blood.
Alrighty, then I will use Animate Dead.
Alright. So yeah, you touch Harriet's body and she reanimates as a zombie under your control.
Hello again, Harry. I bet you're very upset about this. Not that you can hear me, but anyway. She was so confident when we fought her. You'd think she'd be pissed off, because that would be... Oh, hush. Maybe, like, reaches up and, like, kind of waves.
Oh, this again.
I've been traveling with this. You don't get used to it.
Can I throw this one around too?
No, this one can walk. She'll be fine. I mean, if you want to just pick up Handy's now dead undead body, you can throw that around if you wish.
I wouldn't. That involves getting near the throne.
Yeah, Handy's still sitting on the throne moaning, just like, as the arm wrestler, like, still, like, chomping away at him.
I cast Eldritch Blast on him and put the fucker out of his misery.
Yeah, you hit him with the Eldritch Blast and he just, like, explodes.
Well, at least it was quick.
That was
Oh,
entertaining.
he was just a drunk dwarf. He didn't deserve that. Right. We have two doors. Which one do we want to go to?
Well, we could go out of the one that Harriet came out of.
Alright, there's no other indication of anywhere else to go, so...
Which I think is the door to the north.
Yeah, that's the door she was trying to get into, yeah.
Yeah, the one that was behind the throne.
So yeah, if we want to just go through that one, it would be fine.
Alright, so yeah, you guys push through the door and you find yourselves standing in a hallway. I just reveal this with my really crappy light reveal tools because I don't have perfect lighting anymore. So yes. Okay, cool. You guys are standing in a hall. full of life-size granite statues of human warriors that stand on top of 2 rows of pedestals that run throughout the hall. The ceiling of this hall is about 20 feet high. It's arched and lightly obscured with thick webs. And various points in the hall, you can see where 3 giant dead spiders lay, riddled with crossbow bolts. And you can estimate that there are about 38 statues in this room, 19 in each row. They do have nameplates, but they've been severely chipped or defaced, with stuff written like "poop sniffer" on them. And many of the statues' features have been defaced and carved off as well. Like one of them's missing its nose. One has a crudely made like penis made of clay stuck to where its nose used to be. Clearly, some goblins have been having some fun.
Can anybody
like these people?
Can anybody do anything about those webs? I don't. There's 3 dead spiders here. That doesn't mean there's not more live spiders up there.
I could try and blast them from this distance. But yeah, that's about all I have available. I'd rather not get too close in case, as you said,
I think fire might not be a bad idea, but I don't have any fire.
I do, but I only have 1 shot. Well, I also have another spell that I can use for fire, but I don't have anything I can use like a lot.
Can we, like, if I look up at the webs, is there anything moving or any sign of anything being up there?
Give me a perception check.
Cool. That is 25.
You don't see anything up there. Just webs.
Okay. Maybe we just go carefully for now.
I think that would be best. Yes.
All right then.
All right, yeah. So you guys are sitting in this hallway. Which way would you guys like to go?
What do those big double doors look like?
I was going to ask the same question.
Pardon me?
The double doors at the other end of the hallway, what do they look like?
What do they look like? They look like just a pair of double doors with a rune carved into them.
Ooh. I want to figure out what the rune says.
All right, are you gonna go down the hallway to the door, then?
With everybody else, not by myself. I will tell the party. I will say, "There's a rune on those double doors. I think maybe I could decipher what it means, but I don't want to go over there by myself."
There's 2 rows of statues. Are any of them like in line with us at the moment?
You guys. So basically, I'll draw on here where they are. So, the one line of statues is right here, and the other line is right here. Okay. You guys would be standing like in between both rows of statues.
All right, cool. So it doesn't look like it's not a kind of situation where the statues might have been responsible for the crossbow bolts.
No. It does not appear that way.
Right, cool. Okay.
They're just heavily defaced statues.
Do I recognize any of these statues? Like any of them that might have their face still intact?
You recognize none of them because they've all been severely defaced.
Okay.
I mean, you'd all probably have a good laugh at the one that has a penis for a nose, but that's about it.
I will stifle a giggle.
Okay.
Right. Just in case things go a little awry, I will transform my arm into a blade and then start making my way forward.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll head up with them.
I'll bring up the rear.
I will, I guess, stay in the middle then.
The middle.
Okay.
Okay.
I will swap places with Revroth.
Sounds good.
Why is Rogue at the front?
So you're going towards a set of double doors.
That's a good point. Do you want to swap places with me?
Yes, please.
Alright, I will go first.
Fantastic. A fun little note, since this map isn't aligned to the grid too well, If you hold down Alt and place your token, it'll place it wherever you drop the token, so it just doesn't align to the grid. So it makes it a little bit nicer. Alright, so yeah, you guys are going towards those double doors then?
Yeah.
Yep. I'll
Yes.
I'll be leading.
Alright, you are now looking at the double doors, and you do see a rune that is carved into the door itself. You can't make out what the rune says or anything, but you just know there is a rune carved into the door.
What's
I
it look
would like.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Hey, what does it look like?
It just looks like a rune. It doesn't really have a symbol on it.
Oh, okay.
Or hold on, let me... Yes, it does. Hold on.
I thought you said it had a rune on
It
it.
does. I
Yeah.
forgot to read something.
Okay. Because if so, maybe you would like to try and figure out what this rune means. If it's like any arcane rune.
We could probably determine that it is arcane in nature, probably placed here by Hallister himself.
Then I would like to thoroughly inspect it to see if I understand the nature of this rune.
Alright, give me a Arcana check.
Alright.
Can I offer assistance?
For sure.
I have a +8 to this, so roll 2d20. Okay. That's 26.
26.
Yes.
Yeah, the rune is definitely magical in nature, and it seems like it could either be harmful or give a very good effect. One or the other. You can't really determine which is what, but you do know that opening these doors would probably cause this rune to activate.
Whatever this rune is, it's either very bad or it's very good, and when we open these doors, whatever the rune does will activate.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I've got nothing but good vibes from this.
Let me roll to see what rune it is. Okay, cool. So the rune looks like a sort of... It looks like a sort of like a D, like the letter D. It's been scratched and scribbled, and then there's like a really runic-looking Y beside it. And that's the rune.
Okay. If you guys give me a moment, I can ritualistically cast a spell that will let me figure out at least what like school of magic this is from. I just need to sit down with my book for a little bit.
I won't tell you this in the interest of time or anything. The runes aren't identifiable by any school of magic.
Oh, okay. So I cast detect magic as a ritual, and then I'm just like, I have no idea what this is.
Yeah, you would just hear nothing back.
It's obviously magical, but I cannot determine the school.
Does it look like a push or pull door?
Good question. It looks like a... Does not say, so I'll say it's a push door.
What if I just cast, like, I can use my mage hand and I can, like, push the door open while we're away from it?
Alright, yeah, you can do that if you wish. How far back do you want to get?
As far as mage hand will allow me to get. So 30 feet? Yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah, so are y'all gonna step back 30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go step back and hide behind one of the statues.
Alright, yeah, so you guys see, like, you're all like stepping back, so maybe you can cast Mage, and you watch as Raveroth, the champion fighter in your group, sort of like cowers behind the statue, peeking out like from behind it, looking to see what happens.
Oh, don't be such a pussy, and then I'll push the door open with my mage hand.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. Let me roll a d4 to see what happens.
Oh god.
Yay!
It's the marching order, so... Oh, wow. So who's in the very front? I assume it'd be Mibby, because you're casting Mage Hand.
I have to be within 30 feet of it,
Alright, so yeah, it'll be... Mibby. Alright.
Take
roll me
600 damage.
On roll 20, just roll me a d2.
A d2?
Yeah.
to.
You sort of feel this warmth come over you as the doors open. You got the boon effect. You didn't get the bane effect. The bane effect on that rune is disgusting. The doors
Thank God.
I'll tell you what it is because that rune won't pop up anymore. Actually, no, I'm not. Never mind. So the doors swing open, and you feel warmth over yourself. For the next 24 hours, you gain the following benefits. You gain the effects of a freedom of movement spell.
Nice.
This is for you,
Oh.
Mibby. And you gain the ability to cast the knock spell at will without requiring components.
Holy shit!
Oh crap!
Yeah, and you get both of those. I wish it was the Bane, because the Bane would have been hilarious. But yeah.
Well, guys, you know, I think it was a very good thing that we opened this door because I feel like very free and warm and like I can open any door in this place, no problem.
And yeah, as you open that door, you would see this massive room.
Oh, it is a big boy.
And
Holy
I am going to jauntily walk in with my zombie.
you're going in? Are you going in like alone right now?
Well, with my whoever wants.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Keep an eye out for like
Okay. So as you
global fuckers up.
all right, as you all enter this sort of room, you see 3 large piles of soiled, torn tapestries and curtains, intermixed with humanoid bones and broken bits of stone. These appear to be serving as beds. And this is just it's a dark room full of like just disgustingness, and it stinks heavily of like decaying flesh and rotting meat and all sorts of just nastiness and fecal matter. And as you sort of step in, you hear a low growl, like coming from the darkness in the room, and you all watch as 3 manticores slowly
Okay.
Oh,
walk out of the shadows.
maybe we'll step back, jauntily go like this, back.
Okay.
Homer Simpson sliding into that hedge.
Are you stepping out of the room?
I would like to just like step back as far as I can get while still watching them with my eyes.
Yeah, they're slowly like approaching the entrance of to the room now that you just stepped through.
Oh god. How close to each other are they?
They're like 5 feet apart from each other.
Can I just cast Entangle where they're standing?
You can, yeah, for sure.
They need to make strength checks.
Okay.
It just says check, it's not a saving throw.
Oh, that is a.
Oh,
really
sorry, no, wait. Creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained.
Okay. What's the DC?
DC is... God, where is it? Sorry, I'm not used to playing casters. 14.
Alright, cool. So the first Manticore got a 16.
Damn it.
Second Manticore got a 18.
Oh, God.
And the third Manticore got a 10.
Woo! That's one.
So these like thorny vines like erupt from the ground and like ensnare one of the Manticores and like pull it to the ground, and the other 2 keep advancing. Roll for initiative, guys.
I like the way you think. Oh, damn it! I was going to do something cool. All right, rolling for initiative. I'll roll for initiative.
Not 20.
Nice.
14.
14.
Oh, God, I don't want to go first. Oh.
What is your what's your dex, Raybroth?
16 plus 3.
Okay, so you're gonna go first because my dex is 15.
What'd Mordai get for initiative?
6.
A6. Mordai is the best.
Alright, and the Manticores, since there's
Alright, maybe no need to rub it in.
I'm gonna have the Manticore share initiative because it's easier.
You know what
I
they
went
say.
last time as well.
You know what they say. They say like
Oh.
save the best for last.
So Manticore's got an 8 on their initiative order.
All right.
So it's all fun and games.
At least 3 of us will get in hits before they can destroy us.
Manticores are fun. I've never run a Manticore yet, so I'm excited.
Oh, I never thought Manticore.
They could be nasty. And what's everyone's HP for my, just so I can put it into my initiative tracker?
24.
19.
What's Mordai's HP?
35.
All right, and Rogar's is 40 something, correct?
44.
Fantastic. Manticores. Oh, Manticores have a decent amount of HP.
Goddamn.
All right, so, yes, you, as these Manticores like lunge at Mibby, you throw out your entangling roots, and the one gets pulled to the ground. It is restrained, correct?
Yes.
All right, cool. So that one is restrained. The other two are still making their lunge at Mibby, but since you're at top of the initiative order, Rogar, your go.
Whereabouts are they? I can't. Are there any tokens on the map that I should be seeing?
Not, because this is a random encounter. I will just say, I'll just draw little circles of where they are. So here's
Okay,
one. Here's the second one, and then the restrained one is right here.
Cool. All right.
So I was like right here,
Yeah.
Cool.
probably, because I like walked out to the room real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head. I'm gonna go like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm trying to get to like here if I can.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast lightning bolt and get these two. So the restrained one and the one behind him.
Sounds good.
So they need to make. Oh god, why is this not working? I believe it's a dex save. Let me just check.
It is a deck save. It's like fireball.
Yes. Both need to make dex saves. DC 14.
Okay. Both of them, or just yeah?
Yes, both of them.
That is a 14. And
Does the restrained one get disadvantage? I don't know.
I think he would automatically fail, wouldn't he?
I don't know.
I can't remember the restraint condition.
Conditions restrained. Hang on, let's have a quick look.
And the second
Creature has disadvantage on dex saves.
And the second one got a 12, and the restrained one is 13.
So they both fail. So they both take 8d6 lightning damage.
Fantastic. As they all die. Jesus.
Both take 32 points.
So this lightning bolt just slams into the ground and just shakes the room. Bits of the debris from the ceiling sort of come down as dust, and all the Manticores get blasted with this lightning bolt, and they all take 32 points of damage, and that did a considerable amount of damage to those guys. So
Heck
good
yes.
job. Literally almost killed them in one hit. Well, you took them down to half with one hit.
Let's do that again.
Anything else for Rogar?
No, that's my entire turn.
All right, Ravroth.
Okay. So Ravroth is going to move in.
Shit. Sorry.
See.
You are good.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15. I'm going to move to about right here.
Okay.
And because I keep forgetting I have these things, I'm going to shoot a crossbow at the front one.
Okay.
On the right.
Yep. Go for it.
For a 11.
That misses. The crossbow bolt just sails wild and hits the far wall.
Okay.
So as you like aim the crossbow, you like, and just sails off. It like bats it away with his tail and knocks it out of its trajectory.
Like I try to do it coolly too, so I just like do it one-handed and just like shoot it.
I
try to look like a badass and just like
the whole gun to the side kind of thing. All right.
Yeah. I try to look like a badass to do it too.
Nah, it doesn't work out. All right. Anything else? You do have, I believe, as a fighter at level 5, you have extra attacks. So you can make an extra attack if you wish.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Let me see how far away I am. I will use my breath weapon, which is acid, I believe.
Can you use breath weapon as an extra attack?
Breath weapon is an action.
I think fighters it's like 2 weapon attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you could use your breath weapon as an additional attack. That would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
I
Then I'll.
think attack action.
No,
Yeah.
it's not as an attack action. It's a bonus action, I think, to reload.
Alright.
And then when you get the crossbow master feat, it's a free action.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you should be able to make an extra attack with your crossbow then,
Longsword.
if you
Yeah, I'll reload and then.
Yep. You can use a bonus action to reload and fire the crossbow.
Yeah, I'll do that again
All right.
for a 16 this time.
Yeah, that hits. Roll some damage on that crossbow.
With my 5.
Yeah, the crossbow just like slams into the neck of the Manticore and it just goes "Yeah!" and lets it like a howling belch, whatever that sound was I made. And it takes 5 damage. It's just like as blood just like spurts out of its neck. All right, Mibby.
Okay, guys, back up. You're about to see something really cool. And I'm going to aim my wand of wonder
Oh no.
Oh,
Jesus.
at this one right here.
Okay, roll me on the wand of wonder table, please.
Alright, a 1d 100 percentile dice. That would be an 83.
All right. And
Let me see what that does.
okie dokie.
Wand of wonder.
I should have this in my notes. I should have this pulled up actually.
I should have it pulled up as well. It's okay. That will be. I cast invisibility on myself again.
Yeah. So just like the first time you used your wand of wonder, you instantly just poof out of existence.
Did I disappear again? Is this all this one does?
As you all look around, yeah, maybe he's clearly vanished again.
And let's
Amazing.
see. Do I have anything for a bonus action? Oh, as a bonus action, I'm going to tell my zombie to like scramble up its movement to here and hit the thing.
Alrighty.
Okay, let me pull up Heria's sheet. Okay, and she will make a slam attack
Yeah.
for. God damn, I rolled well. 21 to hit.
Yeah, for sure.
And then a d6 plus 1 damage. God damn it.
And
That would be a 2.
Oh. She punches the Manticore in the face and it just sort of like snarls at her.
And that'll end your invisibility, presumably.
You are already more useful than Handy. And no, because it's
Oh,
her
it's all
attack,
fixed,
not
sorry.
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we ruled last time in the lost session
Yeah.
that Wand of Wonder invisibility is different than regular
Oh,
invisibility.
Yeah, it won't go away if her.
I can't remember what I ruled it, but yeah, it was like something stupid. Alright. So the Manticore that your zombie just punched is
And
going...
then I
Oh, what?
and then I will move back.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
So the
What just hit me?
Manticore that just got bit or punched by your zombie is going to bite your zombie on top of its head and try to rip its head off for a 23 to hit.
Well, that will hit the zombie, yes.
Yes. Where is my D8? Hello, D8. Is this you? No. Is this you? Yes. That is a 12 piercing damage on the bite.
Okay. So wait, let me get out my handy dandy Sharpie real quick.
Okay.
Okay, that hurt quite a lot.
And then it's going to strike twice with its claws.
Okay.
So the first one is a 7.
Miss.
So it goes to slash at Handy, and not Handy, but at Harry, and she just kind of goes "Ugh," and like steps to the side, zombie sidestep.
She does that
Slide
cool
to
like
left.
lean where she's just like
Yeah, the thriller lean. And then the second one is a 21 to hit,
Well, that will hit, yes.
and that'll be 9 slashing damage.
She is still up with the 1 hit point.
So this claw like rakes across Harriet's like zombie body, and her intestines and all of her organs like slop out of her stomach and just hit the floor and splash on the floor. And that Manticore is just going to growl. The second Manticore, who was hit by Rogar, one of the ones that was hit by Rogar's lightning, is going to look at Rogar, and it's going to let out a bellowing roar as it shoots.
Oh no!
3 tail spikes at Rogar.
Oh no!
So that is the first one is an 8 to hit. No.
That'll miss.
Fucking natural 1. God damn! So all 3 spikes just sort of go, and they like whiz past your head, just like. And then the final tail spike. No, 11.
No.
So yeah, you just. Son of a bitch. And then it's going to. And then it's just going to walk towards you. It's going to use its movement speed to get up to you. Which is this one. Yes. Let me grab you. Let me grab you. I can't grab it. It's gonna whatever. It's going to move up to you.
Hang on, let me just check something, sorry.
Yep.
Wait, wasn't that the one that was
No, the one in the front was entangled. So
no, the other one. This one is
okay.
The one in the back is entangled.
Okay.
Yeah. And this one is, as its final attack, is just going to try to bite you on the face.
No.
And also rip your head clean. Try to rip your head clean off with a 23 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah.
All right. You take not much. You take 4. You take 4 piercing damage.
7.
It's but a scratch.
Alright, and then the third Manticore is going to try to break out. And it can redo the saving throw to break free from the restraint, right?
It's not a save to break free, it's just a strength check.
Okay. That is a 10.
That will not work.
It is still restrained, so it does not get any actions. And it is back to the top with... Oh no, it's to the bottom with Mordai.
Oh, sorry, that area is difficult terrain as well, just FYI.
How big is the radius?
20-foot square. Sorry.
No worries.
First time casting Entangle, guys.
Alright. So, Mordai.
I will. Why not? I will cast. I do have that spell, don't I? Yes. I will cast Armor of Agathis on myself as an action.
Yep.
And then run up towards the Manticores.
Alright, you are now in the entangled vines on the ground.
Yep.
Difficult terrain. Alright.
Yep.
You can get up to... Yeah, you're up to the Manticores in the... Excuse me, in Rogar's vines.
Yep. I've got 15 temporary HP. And that'll be my turn. I think, yeah.
Okay. So back to the top, it's Rogar.
Oh shit. Okay. Fuck, what am I going to do? I'm face to face with the Manticore. I'm just gonna try and hit it with my scimitar because I'm not going to try and get away from the damn thing.
All right.
So I'll take a slash at him with the scimitar. It's a 10. That's not going to hit.
You slash at it and it just sort of like bites the scimitar blade and like spits it back at you.
Yeah. Will help, please. Do you know what? In fact, I am going to try. Oh, I forgot about my cloak of displacement as well.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
That's fine. That's fine. That's why I'm going to move away from him.
Okay, so attack.
5, 10. Yeah.
And cloak of displacement's all attacks against her disadvantage, right?
Correct. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I rolled 2 2s.
Yay!
Yay!
So you get away,
So, yeah.
you run away.
I bravely run away.
Yeah, it goes to bite you, and it just like bites in air.
Rogar ran away.
Yeah.
He bravely ran away.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's my turn.
All right, Raveroth.
Right. So I'm going to move right here next to Mordai.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to slash at it with my longsword.
Okay.
For a 9 to hit.
Nope. You slash at it, and the vines, it sort of gets like snagged in some of the entangling roots and vines.
Okay, then as my bonus action, I will reload my crossbow, and I will shoot at it.
Alright, so it's going to be a disadvantage because you're a little close, and that's a natural one anyway. So the crossbow bolt is sort of like, your crossbow like jams, and the bolt sort of just like snaps inside the mechanism. So that's both your attacks. Anything else?
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope.
Do you want to run
Nope,
away?
that's... No.
Mibby.
Maybe she will get a little bit closer. What is her movement? I think she has 25 feet of movement. Yes. So she will move 25 feet into the threshold, and she will go. And you guys will all just hear, because you can't see her. You'll just hear, "Come on, do something cool this time!" And she will use Wand of Wonder again. She's tired of it, just casting invisibility on her.
Please don't kill me.
Where are you pointing it at?
I'm pointing it at this one right here.
Oh,
The one right in front of us.
And I rolled a 26, so I cast Stinking Cloud.
Nice.
Oh no!
Alright, Stinking Cloud.
So glad I'm out of that area.
I gotta look up what Stinking Cloud is.
I love this item so much.
How many charges? You used 3 charges, right? Because it hasn't been a new dot yet.
I used one, but it recharges after a long rest.
Oh, okay.
I used one the last day, so I went from 7 to 6 today, and then this will be 5.
Alright, so Raveroth and Mordai, you guys are sitting there getting ready to fight, like just like prepared against these Manticores, and you guys watch as a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow, nauseating gas centers around you and the Manticores. The cloud smells like a rotten egg and skunk cabbage mixed together. And at the start of your turn, you guys are going to need to give me Constitution saving throws. Yeah. Of Mibby's spell DC.
Oh, Raveroth, was that you?
Or does the Wand of Wonder have its own?
Yeah.
I wonder.
I don't know. But Rogar,
Because-
you would see this just cloud of like stink just like appear where those Manticores were.
DC is 15
Okay,
for
so it's
any.
a 15 Constitution saving throw on your guys' turn. Alright. Anything else, Mibby?
And I will just say, finally I did something cool. And that will be my turn.
Alright.
Well, and I will attack with the zombie.
Alright.
I keep forgetting that. Who doesn't need to make a saving throw because
Yeah.
they're immune to poison.
That is correct.
It will just hit the same one it hit before.
Sounds good.
For... Oh, that's cocked. I forgot I've had those same dice in there. That was a good roll, too. It misses. That's gonna be an 11.
Yeah, she goes to punch and the Manticore like bites her arm and like tries to tear it off, but doesn't happen. Alright, Manticore's turn. It is in the cloud of poison stink. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Of please succeed. 13. Nope.
It is a 15.
So it spends its action retching and reeling. Just the Manticore that is over here, that is out of the radius, is going to come up and bite Raveroth and do some attacks against Raveroth.
Oh, Jesus.
So it is going to bite you on the back of your neck since you're facing away. It's going to try to bite you on the back of your neck.
Okay.
For a natural 20.
Fuck.
So, my natural 20 rules are, criticals are maximum damage plus rolled damage, so you'll take 11 piercing damage plus 6. So you take
17.
17 piercing damage in total. And then it's going to rake at you with its claws. So it's 2 attacks with its claws. The first one is a 8, so that's a no. The second one is a natural 1, so you sort of like block the last 2, but you take the full blunt of the bite.
Yeah, I'm hurting.
All right, and the one that's restrained needs to make its 2 saving throws, one for the stink cloud, which it fails, so it's spending its action, so it can't even do anything to get out of the entangling roots. So, Mordai, you gotta make a Constitution saving throw as well.
Oh wait, I need to as well. On my turn.
6.
Mordai, you spend your turn trying not to vomit. You're just like, and that's your turn, Mordai. Well, that's your action. That's your action.
I haven't really got much else for a bonus, so that will be my turn.
You're gonna stay in the stinking cloud? Cool.
Actually, no, that's a terrible idea. Why the hell would I do that? Actually, no, yeah, I am going to stay there.
Okay. So, Rogar.
Cool. Do we think it's likely that Rogar has ever seen an ape?
An ape? Oh, for sure, yeah.
Cool. And being a Dragonborn, which is quite big, do we think that Rogar's armor would fit on an ape?
Oh, yeah, easily. If you're thinking of giant ape, for sure.
Just a normal ape, not
Oh,
a
yeah.
giant ape.
Yeah, your armor would definitely fit on an ape.
Then fuck it, I'm wild
picturing
shape.
like a gorilla, so.
Cool. I'm going to wild shape into an ape.
Alright, so those of you who aren't obscured by the poop cloud would see Rogar's body like contort and shift into that of a gorilla.
That's the first time I've ever used wild shape. That does use my action though, so
Yes.
there's not a lot I can do this turn.
And you're just an ape wearing dragon armor.
I'm just an ape wearing Dragonborn armor. However, I have a climb speed. That could be interesting.
Yes.
How tall is this room?
The room, I would say it's probably the same as the outside hallway, so 20 feet.
Okay. I'm just going to start heading towards this Manticore. I'm going to get to like here for now, and I'll wait there until it's my turn again.
All right. Raveroth, Constitution saving throw.
I believe in you.
Hey, Ant, I need to actually see what I'm doing here. 13.
No!
You spend your action trying not to vomit as well, but you can use your movement to get out of the stinking cloud to stop it. But it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna move backwards towards the door, like back out the door.
Okay.
Because not only am I like retching, trying not to vomit, I'm also very, very hurt at this point.
Okay, so as you do back out, the Manticore that attacked you from behind gets an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
And it's gonna go for a bite, and that'll hit. It's a 19 plus 3.
Shit.
So, or 19 plus 5, so that's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That is just with its bite, so you take 4 piercing damage. And what are you sitting at in terms of HP?
3.
Alright. Anything else as you back, or you use your action, so you can't do much.
Yep. No, well, I can use a bonus action, but there's nothing I can use bonus action with, so that's it.
Okay.
Aren't you a fighter? Don't you have like second wind?
Yeah.
I do.
Or action surge as well.
I have second wind. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
But
and you do have action surge, I forgot, that's right.
yeah, I'll go ahead and use second wind.
Alright. Cool. I think second when you just heal by
1d10, I think it is.
Yeah,
1d10 plus 5.
Yeah. So yeah, roll 1d10 plus 5.
For 10.
Cool.
Yay!
You sort of like slap yourself in the chest, like, no, I'm better than this, and yeah, you kill yourself.
Cool.
Nice.
And that's your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright, Mibby. You are in the
Please.
stinking cloud, so Same.
Please don't. Please don't let me fail. 17 plus something. Plus
You're
0.
fine.
So,
So
17.
you do not succumb to the stink yet.
Awesome.
But every turn you're there, every turn you're in the cloud, you still gotta make those saving throws.
Okay, I'm only just barely in the cloud, so I will just like step back a couple feet.
Okay.
And I will use. I will take out my diamond from my pack, and I will like do my hands around it like so, and I will cast Chromatic Orb on this one.
Okay.
And that is. So that's a ranged spell attack. That will be. Let's see. 10 plus 8, 18.
Oh yeah.
18, and then 3d8. 9. Yeah. 9 damage of acid damage.
Cool. So you guys watch as like these acidic orbs just go boom, 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 and they slam into the Manticore. And it was 9?
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
9
So,
damage.
wham, 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 wham. Yeah, those 3 slam into the Manticore and it lets out a howl of pain.
And then my zombie will attack the same one.
Okay.
An 11.
No. Goes to punch again, and it's just sort of like obscured by the stink cloud, and it just misses.
Harrier, you're useless. And that will be my turn.
Alright, so the Manticore that you just punched with the zombie is going to make its saving throw, since it's in the thing. That is a fucking 15. So no.
Wait, no, that just makes it,
Oh,
right?
does it? Sweet.
Yeah, because DC
If it
is
meets
15.
the DC, it beats it.
Ah, sweet. So that Manticore is going to sort of not leave combat with the zombie. It's going to like move around and...
Isn't that the one that was restrained by Entangle?
No. The one that's restrained
No.
is the one in the back.
Alright, cool.
And this one is going to... Yeah, try to like just take out that zombie.
Is it moving out of combat with me?
It is. You get an attack of opportunity against it.
Wait. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to take it.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to keep my reaction.
Okay.
Hmm.
So that'll be a 16 to hit the zombie.
That will hit, and the zombie is dead.
Yeah. So it's like it like bites down on the zombie's head, rips it off, and just swallows the head whole.
Leaving
Oh,
just
did
a
it take the
pit on
pin?
there.
Yeah,
Did it
the
take
pit would be gone too. Just
No!
ripped it out, swallowed it,
I am sorry, Ravron.
We'll cut it out.
and
My
then
pin!
the Manticore is going to, with its remaining attacks, look right at Mordai,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna shoot some tail spikes at you. So that'll be 3 tail spikes. So here's the first two. The first one is that's not a D20. That was a D10. Here we go. That'll be a 18 to hit on the first one.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. And that'll be 9 piercing damage on the first one.
Okay.
And the
Doesn't
second
your
one,
armor?
The second one is also an 18,
Yep, that hits.
and that is 11 piercing damage.
That is not how I expected my armor.
Doesn't your armor of Agathis damage him?
No, because it only damages from a melee attack.
Yeah, tail spikes.
I
are
didn't.
ranged.
I was expecting him to get closer.
Oh, crap.
So that's 9. So you're down to that would put you down to 24. Plus it was 11. So ouch. Okay, you're not doing too
It's
good
all right.
either.
I'm only down 5 HP.
Oh, that's right. You have temporary hit points.
Yes. Well, had.
So what are you sitting at right now?
Now I'm sitting at 30.
Fantastic. All right. So the other Manticore is going to the restrained one is going to try to get out of its restraint. But it can't because it's too busy puking. Alright. And then the final Manticore, who had an attack of opportunity against Raveroth, is also going to shoot tail spikes at you, Mordai.
Damn it, get close!
So, the first one is a 15.
15 just hits.
Okay. That's only 4 piercing damage.
Okay. This is why you keep your reaction in my case. As it hits me with a tail spike and actually does damage, I will use my reaction as a tiefling to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Fantastic.
Nice.
At second level.
Yep, it needs to make a DC 16 Dex save.
17.
Oh.
Well, it takes half as much. It takes half 3d10.
That's still good.
So 6 points of fire damage.
Alright, so it takes 6 points of fire damage as it sort of like singes some of its hair and fur, and it's going to launch its... Pardon?
I was hoping this would go much more differently than it actually did.
And it's going to launch its final 2 tail spikes at you.
Yep.
First one, or second one, is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
And that is 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And the second, final one is only an 8, so the final one misses.
Alright.
And you're sitting at what?
I'm now sitting at 21.
Okay. Alright, so Mordai, it's your turn. And you're still in the stinking clouds, so Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
I am sorry.
19!
You succeed. What do you want to do?
I want to switch to the defensive. And I'm going to back up over this way and move around the Manticore. So I'll go about 5, 10, 15, about here.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bonus action. Yeah. Bonus action. I'm going to look at this one here, the first one to attack me. And I'm going to cast Hex.
Okay.
And give it disadvantage on... Let's make it strength checks.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at it.
Nice.
Okay.
So, attack number 1. 18.
That hits.
It takes 5 force damage and... Hang on, I think I messed that up. No, I don't think... Yeah, I did. So, 5 force damage, 4 necrotic.
Okay.
And then, second attack, another Eldritch Blast. 25 to hit.
Oh, for sure.
Ooh.
10 force damage.
Nice.
And 5 necrotic.
Yeah, that one is
Nice.
not looking too great as he gets like pelted by these eldritch blasts. Some of its like teeth get chipped out, and one of its eyes gets like dislodged. That one is not looking healthy. All right. Anything else?
That's my turn.
All right.
No, that's my full turn.
Cool. So this ape with his leather armor and a shield and the cloak of displacement, because why the hell not? It's going to close in on this Manticore, and I'm going to make 2 fist attacks.
Sounds good.
So that's +5 to hit. So first one is a 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And the second is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, both hit.
Nice. So they're both 1d6 +3. So the first one is going to be 9 points of fist damage, bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
And the second one is also 9 points of bludgeoning damage, max damage.
Nice.
Just
as you like
stomp
get
over
two-
someone and go,
Yeah. Yeah, two massive 8 punches to its head. You cave in a little bit of its skull, and it's just like they're sitting there, like trying not to die.
Nice.
It has 2. It has 2 hit points.
Oh fuck! That will be my turn.
All right, Raveroth.
Okay, so I'm going to let's see. I'm going to use my action and load my crossbow.
Well, it's a bonus action to load your crossbow, I think.
Oh, well, I'll use the bonus action to load my crossbow.
Okay.
And then I will shoot it at the one in front of Rogar for 15 to hit.
That hits.
And 8 piercing damage.
Yeah,
So
the crossbow bolt just sails through the air, and like it goes through its own, like one of its eyeballs, and then just clear erupts out the back of its head as that Manticore just sort of like slumps over on the ground dead.
Alright.
Dope.
And then I will that'll be it for me.
Okay. And that means it is Mibby's turn.
All right. Mibby is going to aim at all of these people, and she's like at the 2, and she will aim 1 scorching ray at the one that is entangled, and 2 at the other one.
Okay, so yeah, the one that's restrained with advantage.
Okay, so the one that's entangled with advantage, and that'll be 16 plus 8.
Yes.
So
yeah, for sure.
and then the other 2 that are going to hit the other one, that's a 17 and an 18. So
all the scorching rays hit.
holy shit, I'm rolling really well today, guys. I'm so excited.
Yay.
Okay. So the first one takes 9 damage.
Okay.
9 fire damage.
All right.
And then the other one takes 4 and 5, so 9 damage.
All right. So the one that is not restrained just sort of like engulfs in flames, and you watch as like it's screaming like, and then it just collapses to the floor in a burning heap, dead.
Ha ha ha! If only I could make you into a zombie. And that will be my turn.
Okay. And the final remaining Manticore has to make that saving throw
check
to get out of the restraint first. That's a 19 plus 3, so that's a 22.
Yeah, that'll pass.
So like
Yeah.
it finally breaks free from the vines, and it can't do
Am I not-
anything. That's its action. So it is going to.
Am
Does
I
it have
not?
to save against the stinking cloud as well?
Oh yeah, Stinking Cloud to see if it. Stinking Cloud. It succeeds on the Stinking Cloud with an 18.
Nice.
And it's going to leave this whole area and go to Mordai.
Oh, God, fuck.
And it's running right at Mordai, and it's going to bite Mordai. And it likes eating heads. They like eating heads. It's
Didn't
gonna
it use its action to get out?
Use its action.
That's correct, but it's still going to run up right up into your face. Your face
Okay.
region.
Am I
which
still
means
invisible?
You are. So
Okay.
it's Mordai's turn.
Right, well, with this thing right in front of me, I'm going to first use my bonus action because the target of my hex hit 0. So I will move that hex to the Manticore in front of me.
Okay.
And then I will take with my sword hand, I shall take 2 longsword attacks
Alrighty.
against it. So first one, 25.
Oh, for sure.
So that's 13 slashing plus 4 necrotic.
Oh, fuck.
And then for my second attack, come on, mouse, play with me here. 17 to hit.
Yep.
That's 11 slashing plus 6 necrotic.
Nice.
Mordai,
Hell
So,
yeah.
both
How-
of those are 17.
how do you kill the final Manticore?
Hey.
As it runs up towards me, and I'm assuming it's opening its mouth wide because it wants to eat my head.
Oh, for sure.
As it runs up toward me, mouth wide, I'll take a step back, get the sword placed just right, and as it gets close, I'll run the sword through into its mouth, up through the top, and out through the back of its head.
Yeah, and you just sort of like impale it on your sword arm.
Mhm.
And it just sort of hangs there, and you sort of like just, and then it just falls off the blade. And it also, too, slumps to the ground dead.
That
That was
was
amazing.
really that was really cool, Mordai. And maybe runs up to Mordai, but since he cannot see her, he just like feels a pat on his lower back.
Okay?
Oh, thank you, Mippy.
Reaching
What
up.
the hell was that?
And as you're all
I think
like,
that's
It
something
is
else.
me.
Oh, here.
as you're all standing there over the corpses of these manticores, you do see Rogar as a gorilla, as an ape, and you would also see that the manticore nests seem to have stuff in them.
I will first use prestidigitation to clean the blood off of my arm because that's still gross. Want to be clean.
Okay?
So, where'd the gorilla come from?
I
Yeah,
think. I
I mean,
think
I've
it's
still got my
just
shield and my
Rogar.
armor and my cloak. So
I think that gorilla killed Rogar and took his thing.
That
The
is
only explanation.
Mordai. No, no.
Yeah, Ray Ross is just like, what the hell happened to Rogar?
Oh,
That
I
is
suppose you
wrong.
think he just turned into a gorilla. Like, that makes sense.
I'm not going to drop
Take
wild
that with
shape
a
yet.
sword for a
actually.
hand.
Okay, you're
I
still
want-
staying in your wild shape?
Yeah, I want to head out into the corridor and climb up to the webs and see if there's anything up in them.
Alright, yeah, you do that. You head out and you're like on your, walking on your knuckles and your, yeah. And you make your way out into the hallway and you climb up the ceiling up into the webs and you like pull apart the webs. There's nothing up there.
Cool. So I'll drop down and then drop wild shape.
Alright, so you guys see the gorilla turn back into Rogar.
Hello again, Rogar.
Oh.
I'm glad I didn't bet on that.
Well,
you
that's a
would have
nifty
been
trick.
wrong.
And yeah, you would have
Hey,
seen
that's
that
pretty impressive.
these beds where the manticores were sleeping in did have stuff like protruding out of them.
I will go and like sift around in the beds while I am invisible.
Okay,
Obviously, I would.
I'm gonna walk up and loot one of them as well.
Okay, so maybe since you're looting first, you find a chain shirt, a flail, a wooden flute, a pouch containing 14 silver and 29 copper, a pouch containing 21 gold, and a silver necklace with a bloodstone pendant inside.
Wait, let me. 14 silver, 21 copper, 21 gold, chain shirt, a flail.
Yep.
A wooden flute.
Yep.
And what were the other things?
So it's a chain shirt, a flail, wooden flute, a pouch containing 14 silver and 29 copper, a pouch containing 21 gold pieces, and a silver necklace with a bloodstone pendant. And the necklace is worth 250 gold pieces.
Well, guys, then maybe we'll hold up the silver necklace, and realizing that it is probably invisible because she is touching it, she will like set it down, and she will say, "This necklace is probably worth a lot of money, and if we go and sell it, then I can probably get the pearl I need to be able to like inspect items to see exactly what they are."
Sounds like a useful thing.
Very.
So that I can finally see what this wand does.
What else did you find aside from the necklace? Because everything you took is invisible.
Oh, yes, I found a 14 silver, 29 copper, 21 gold, a chain shirt. She like drops that on the floor, useless to me. A flail, drops that on the floor, useless to me as well. And a flute that is quite nice, but can any of you really play?
I'm sort of okay at performing.
No.
No.
Okay, then she will like put the flute down at the Mordai's feet.
Mordai will take it up, prestidigitate all the crap off of it,
Well,
and then put it on his back.
Okay.
Mordai, looking a little rough there.
I'm not at my best, I'll admit, but I think Revroff took quite a beating in that. Probably a bit more than I did.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll drop a healing word on Raveroth.
All right.
But thank you for the consideration.
For 7 points.
Cool.
We can explore a little bit more and then maybe go back up to the inn and sell some stuff, pick some stuff up. You know, I just really need that pearl so we're not, you know, up shit creek whenever we find the magical item and it's cursed or something.
All right. So
Good idea.
yeah, Raveroth, you heal for 7. So
Yep, 7. Yeah.
Should be sitting at 20.
Yep.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of double doors in this room. 3 of them go east, and the 1 set goes south. Or you could go back the way you came and explore that way.
Well, if we want to be thinking about heading back the way we came, maybe we could head south out of this room and see where that leads.
We could, but we also don't know what is that way, but we do know what is behind us if we take the longer route. I'm okay to like maybe try and find the end of this and then, you know, of this floor, and then we can like head back up.
I mean, there's a whole other side to this floor as well, as we came through a secret door to get here, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, this is true.
But yeah.
Yes, but the secret door was at the entrance towards where the tavern was.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
once we've done exploring here, we can head back to that,
Mm-hmm.
then head up to the tavern, maybe rest, get a few more supplies, and then come back down here and
Yeah.
travel on.
But if we get another fight, we should think about heading back after that, probably.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
Or go back to the throne room and rest again.
I think it would be better if we like just go back up, especially because, you know, none of us have had a drink in a few days, and
Raveroth
would
has the alchemy
nice.
jug, or the jug of whatever.
yes,
Yes.
Maybe
Raveroth,
what you need a few days. We've only been down here once.
we've been down here one, but it feels like a while.
I think gnomes measure time differently to everybody else.
I
Good
just
point.
don't keep track of it. You know, I've summoned 2 zombies. They were both useless, so, you know, feels like a long ass time.
I'll go and start cutting open the manticore that beheaded the zombie and try and find that pit on.
All right. Give me a survival check.
Oh, fuck. 17.
You cut open its stomach. You pull out the head of Haria. It still has the pit and stuck in the bottom of it.
Can I take some of the spines off its tail as well?
Yeah, for sure. With that roll, yeah. You cut off a few of the spines.
Cool.
Oh, I like the way that you think. And maybe we'll go and try to pull the tail spines off of another one.
Yeah, give me, survival.
Survival. Really shit for me. That will be a 5.
You slash open your palm of your hand really deep on one of the tail spikes.
Well, that sucked.
And yeah. And Rogar's just
Can
sitting
I,
there
like-
collecting them. Just doop, 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 doop.
Yeah. Pluck, 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 pluck.
Maybe you will be our resident, you know, like... What do you call it when people, like, take things off of dead bodies? I don't know.
Butcher.
A butcher, yes! I need to stop summoning these zombies. They do nothing.
I mean, the zombie that got eaten could have been one of us that got eaten, so...
Yeah.
This is true.
It definitely helps to have cannon fodder.
I mean, yeah, it does.
Always good to have a meat shield.
I think it would just be better if I was able to, like, build them up, you know, like an army of zombies, and then we would be good. But they keep getting eaten, or they're, like, handy, and it's, like, just not even useful to have them.
I wonder if anyone in the tavern will miss Handy.
I don't think so. He gave me the impression that maybe he wasn't too popular with people.
Like, they'll probably end up celebrating us when we get back up top.
I definitely didn't like him. Didn't like him at all.
No, he was mean, a drunk, and on top of that, not even a good showman.
It
And
was annoying.
he was a dwarf. You know, there's too many of them.
All right. Well, that's a little bit racist.
It's also accurate.
Well, that's your
bit racist. But none of us here are dwarves, so it won't mess with the party dynamic too much.
Only a little. Only make things a little uncomfortable.
So, what are you guys planning on doing?
Right. Well, we have 4 doors.
I'm happy to not lead the way.
I can lead the way again if you guys want me to.
At this point, maybe you reappear.
Hello.
Ah, she's back.
Oh, jeez.
That wall keeps turning me invisible. I'm not sure why.
And at this point, the stinking cloud finally disperses.
Oh, thank God!
Oh, no.
Fresh air.
Maybe we'll then cast prestidigitation on herself and also on the pitten that came out of the chimera.
Alright, what do you want to make it smell like?
She's like, she wants to smell like fresh strawberries and nice things.
And for the pitten, she'll just make it smell like it normally smells. She doesn't care. She just wants to smell nice.
It smells like whatever a pitten smells like.
Yeah, with just like metal.
Yeah.
Clean metal.
Yeah, clean steel, or
Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
Did we say that we wanted to go down the bottom door?
Well, we could go down the bottom door if we wanted to kind of like head back the way we came, or we could play eeny, meeny, miny, mo with the doors that are to
Tell you what,
the east.
let's just give me a second, and I'm gonna cast Find Traps,
Okay.
which will reveal any traps. Give me a second. Within line of sight, within 120 feet.
You do not sense any traps.
These doors are safe.
Well, from traps, right? We don't know if
So
they're like
a trap-
monsters.
A trap for the purpose of the spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator.
Yep.
Yeah, the doors are safe. I'm not making any claims about what's behind them.
Yep, all of the doors do not appear trapped.
Cool.
Okay. So, how do we want to decide which of these 3 doors we want to go through?
4 doors.
Yeah, there's 4.
Well, I mean, yes, there are 4, but if we wanted to go to the east instead of the south, since we came from that way.
Process of elimination. Start from number 1. And
Just open them and see what's behind them.
and open the door.
You're opening the top set of doors?
Yep.
Oh, I don't like it when Justin looks happy about something.
Trask comes through the door. No.
Oh no!
So
I
you open
closed
up-
the door.
You open the door, and this is what you see. You see a hallway.
I'm gonna poke my head round.
As you
Oh,
poke-
all 3 doors seem to lead to one place.
yeah, you see the hallway just keeps going down.
I
That
guess
is
we go
one.
through all
Hell
of
of a
the
long
doors.
hallway.
And yeah, it just extends into a big hallway.
Okay.
Oh, all that decision making for this.
Yeah.
And Rogar managed to get in front again.
Oh, goddamn.
And yet you would see that this hallway goes like this, and it curves off to the north.
Now, which hallway do we want to go down?
Oh,
God
God.
dang, there are so many options.
I mean, this one is right in front of us.
I
And
agree.
we didn't want to go south. We decided that already.
Good point. Let's go down this way.
Yes.
Actually,
Right.
not first.
Mordai's taking the lead. Who's behind Mordai? Maybe? Who's behind
I
you?
will be behind Mordai.
I'm going to take up the rear this time.
Alright, wave rough.
Okay. Yep. I'll
So you see this 30-foot by 30-foot room, Mordai.
Yep.
It's very filthy. and a putrid stench fills both the room and the hallway, so you guys would eventually start smelling this. And the room is just full of... There's like a bed in the one corner that stinks. And yeah, it's just a filthy, smelly food. Room full of rotting food.
Can
I
you,
would like to cast Prestidigitation to make the room smell better.
that's what I was
Right.
going to suggest.
As soon
It's going-
as the room starts to smell a little bit better, from the southwest corner of the room, you hear a... and
Oh, God.
a troll...
Just as it starts to smell as
Oh,
like
God,
fresh
troll.
cotton.
And a troll, sensing Mordai coming into the room, is going to rush at Mordai and attack Mordai with three...
Well, this is where I die.
and fight Mordai. Cool. I'm gonna roll the troll's initiative. We're just gonna keep the same
Oh.
initiative order. Just to make it easy. The troll's initiative is a 10.
A 10. Okay.
Man,
Troll
there
in
was
the
one door I
dungeon!
was really nice. Love references. There's a door I was hoping you guys went through. I'm not gonna say what door, but it would have been really funny. All right. So yeah, it's gonna run up at Mordai, sensing these people enter its home, and it is going to bite. Yeah, it's gonna do some attacks. It's gonna bite Mordai on the top of the head.
Oh, and by the way,
Control.
guys,
Yeah,
if
it's gonna,
nobody,
like, run at him and bite him on the shoulder.
by the way, guys, if nobody picked up the flail or the chain shirt, then they're just
Nope.
like in the other room, just sitting on the
Yeah, nobody
floor.
picked that stuff up. It's
I
amazing.
can't use metal weapons or armor,
So
so...
that is a 23 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
and you take
Have you still got armor of Agathis up?
Nope, that's gone.
Ah.
8 piercing damage from the bite.
Not as bad as I thought it might be.
So ouch. And then the troll is going to buffet you with 2 claw attacks.
Fuck.
Okay, this is where I go.
That's a 24.
Yep.
Okay. That is 10 slashing damage.
Mhm.
Oh, because I'm also keeping track of health on mine end too. That's not good.
Yeah.
And then the troll's gonna come down with its final attack on your face. It's gonna try to like peel your face off
Ooh.
for a 19 to hit.
Yep.
And yeah, that's 12 slashing damage.
I'm down.
Oh, shit.
You guys watch this troll comes
No!
running out of the room, and you realize that the stench is probably coming from the troll, and it runs and just bites Mordai deep on the shoulder and then like claws his face deeply twice and knocks him to the ground. And
Fuck.
due to this, Rogar, I'll let you do a thing.
Oh, shit. Okay, so hearing this, Rogar's going to come round the corner, pushing past everyone. I will immediately drop a bonus action healing word on Mordai.
Okay, and the troll is right here.
Yeah, at second level.
So yeah, Mordai, you're back up at. You're still prone,
At 6.
but you're at 6 hit points.
Yeah. That's it. Get up! And
Yes, I'll
then...
try.
so he's prone, right?
Yeah, Mordai is prone.
Fuck it, I'm going to drop another lightning bolt then, because it won't actually hit Mordai, because it will go over him.
Okay,
Is that okay?
that is okay.
Cool, so lightning bolt. The troll needs to make a dexterity save.
That's a 3.
That will fail.
Oh, if this kills a troll, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
For 30 points of lightning
Yeah,
damage.
this lightning just slams into the troll and drops it to a decent amount. No, it didn't kill it, but it dropped it to a decent amount of hit points. And it just sort of looks up at you, Rogar, and just like scowls at you.
I just hiss at it.
since I was right, by Mordai, do I also get an attack?
We're in initiative, I think.
Yeah, we're going through the initiative order.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
same
that will-
initiative order as last time.
that will
Okay.
be my turn.
So, Raveroth, watching this troll come out of the darkness and just beat the shit out of Mordai.
Okay, so I'm going to move kind of like right here, peek around the corner with my crossbow, and I'm going to
Okay.
lob a crossbow at it.
Sounds good.
for 21 to hit.
Oh yeah.
And then 10 piercing.
The crossbow bolt slams into the between the troll's eyes, and it just sort of like howls in pain. And yeah, crossbow bolt stuck between its eyes. Like, anything else, Reefroth?
Yeah, I will use my bonus action to reload the crossbow and fire again.
Okay.
For a 9.
No. The bolt just sort of goes wild and like gets stuck in the troll's greasy, matted black hair. And it's worth mentioning the troll's like 10 feet tall.
Fuck.
Because it's a large creature.
Oh.
Alright,
Big boy.
Maybe she will cast Chill Touch, and she will aim it right at his eyeball.
Okay, is there a saving throw on that or no?
For fuck's sake.
I don't remember.
Natural 1.
Oh, it sort of like the chill touch hits it in its hair, and it like freezes its hair for a second, and then the grease just sort of like almost like repels the spell. The troll is so like greasy and disgusting.
Fuck my life, dude. Okay.
Anything
Do
else?
I have anything? I'm trying to see if I have a bonus action prepared or not.
Okay.
I don't think I do.
Fuck,
Alright.
man.
Yeah, so
Maybe this was not a good idea.
Oh no, it's the troll's turn.
No. I tried to kill it.
The troll's just gonna like look down at Mordai. Let me just see something, because trolls are really fucking stupid. It's gonna see if it's smart enough to see if it still wants to beat up Mordai. Nope. That's a -2. It rolled a 1. So it's just sort of gonna like look up, and it's gonna. Who is the closest that it can hit?
Rogar.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's gonna just throw some scratches at Rogar.
That's fine.
First one is a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. 13 slashing damage,
Okay. That puts me to 27.
and then it's going to do the same thing with another claw attack, and that is only a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh. And then 10 slashing damage.
Cool. Puts me to 17.
And then the troll is just going to let out a bellowing roar and use its lovely troll regeneration, since it wasn't hit
Yep.
by any certain spells.
No. No fire, no acid.
Nope.
Cheers.
So Mordai.
Not that Rogar knows that.
Yeah.
I think, given the situation, me being up front is not a good idea.
And you're still
You just
prone. And yeah, you're still
crawl between Rogar's
Yeah,
legs.
I am still prone.
Yeah.
I will use my movement. I'll use half my movement to get up.
Mm-hmm.
Then, could I make it around everyone else in 15 feet?
I'd say for the purpose of this, yes, because maybe doesn't count as difficult terrain.
Alright, I will
do
do that using my action to disengage.
Okay. Yeah, you disengage, so he does not get an attack of opportunity against you.
Let's get the hell out of here! This is a bad idea! I apologize!
So, like, yeah, Mordai gets up. Nope. And starts, like, rushing and, like, pushing through you all. And that's his turn, so it's Rogar.
Cool. I will bonus action heal and word myself.
Okay.
Because I can do that.
I will be right back.
Yep.
For 11 points.
Oh, wow.
So I'm back up to 28, and then I'm going to use my breath weapon.
Fantastic.
It roared at me, so I just kind of roar back and spray acid in his face.
Is there a saving throw for it?
Yes, it's a dex save.
That's a 19 plus 1, so a 20.
Cool. So that'll pass, but it'll take half damage.
Yeah.
With 5th level, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. So it's going to take half of 9 points of acid damage.
Okay. So 4.
And am I actually in melee range of the thing? Oh yeah, it hit me, didn't it?
You are
Sorry.
in melee range, yeah.
I'll stay up front and I'll go just shout, Raveroth! Little help!
And he ran off, so we'll just wait for him.
My turn, though.
Yeah, and you gave it acid damage, so it will not regenerate.
Well, we rolled the same thing, so I could like go.
Yeah, you can go now. Yeah, maybe you can go.
Okay. Maybe we'll say that did not work the last time, but it will work this time as you will cast Chill Touch again.
Okay.
And that is a lot better. Let's say 19, 11 plus 8. So yeah, 19.
Yes. So this like hand of like ice and cold, like and just death, like grips around the troll's like face, starts like trying to squish its eyeballs out.
All right, and 2d8 necrotic. Ooh, that's good. That's good. 15 necrotic damage.
Nice. All right, Raveroth, we skipped your turn since you weren't here, so you can go ahead and do something. Rogar basically just said, "Yo, little help here."
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to reload my crossbow.
Yep.
And I'm gonna fire for 11 to hit.
Nope.
Shit.
Sails wide. Gets
Yeah,
this
hits it.
This bolt also gets stuck in its greasy, matted hair.
Okay. 1 second. All right. So how far away from this thing am I?
You're let me see. Each square is about 10 foot.
Okay.
But, it's just hard to track down on Roll20. So I'll say you're 15 feet away.
Okay, 15 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, as my action, I will use Breath Weapon.
Oh god.
What's your breath weapon though? Like, what's its radius? Is it a cone?
It's in a 5 by 30 foot line.
Same as mine.
5 by 30 foot line. So you're gonna go diagonal with it, like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Towards. Yeah.
All right. So it'll just miss Rogar.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
So saving throw is 8 plus your con modifier. What's your con modifier?
plus your proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Con is 0.
So it's 8 plus your proficiency bonus.
3.
So 11.
Yeah.
It succeeded. You got a 17 plus 3. So.
Okay. So it will take.
And yours is also acid damage.
Yeah,
You're
it's
a Black Dragonborn.
Yeah, it'll be 2d6 half.
Yep. 2d6. So yeah, roll 2d6.
And then it'll be 6.
Shit. Nice.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, this thing takes 6 damage, and since it is acid damage plus Rogar's acid damage, it will not regenerate. So it'll seem like to everybody that the troll is not healing or feeling good at the start of its turn like it did before. So there we go. And then it'll be it'll be the troll's turn, and it is gonna do. It saw its basically its target run away, so it's just gonna roar again, and it's gonna try to bite and rip off Rogar's head.
Oh god. It might succeed as well.
That's a 24.
Yeah, that'll just hit.
For 6 piercing damage.
Oh, that's not too bad. Cool.
No, and then it's gonna make its 2 claw strikes at you. Try to like pull your head off because you are mean to it.
I am mean to it. It's true. I don't like
The
trolls.
first one, first one's a 9.
That misses. I like trolls even less than I like dwarves.
Oh, the second one is 13.
Oh, just hits. That's my AC.
Oh no! All right. For 15 slashing damage.
15, cool. So I'm down to 7.
All right, and that's the troll's turn.
Ow!
Yep,
Troll's turn, so that'll be Mordai.
I can't see it from where I am, can I?
Nope, you ran away.
Yeah. Alright.
Bravely
I-
run away.
I want to hit it, but at the same time, I don't think I can. I don't think I can actually get to it because we're all in a very tight corridor.
Yeah. Although it's 10 feet wide, the corridor, not 5.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. 10-foot squares.
Oh. In that case, I'll move up to beside this corner here.
Yep.
Poke my head out
Okay.
and cast Eldritch Blast at it twice.
Sounds delicious.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
While I think about it. Oh no, never mind. Question don't count because I just realised something. It's okay. 2 Eldritch Blasts. So 1 and 2.
Both hit. Yeah, 16 and 17 both hit.
Okay, so that is 4 and 10. Total of 14 force damage.
Fantastic. It's starting to look a little beat up now.
And I will take cover behind the wall.
Okay. Rogar.
Cool. So, seeing that Raveroth seems to want to get close, I don't really want to run away and leave the others to get fucked. I'll drop another healing word on myself at 2nd level.
Okay.
That's going to be my last 2nd level spell. So it's only 7. It's better than nothing.
Okay.
And then that's my bonus action. And then I'm going to step right up to it so that I'm up more than 10 feet away from Mibby.
Yep.
And drop her Thunder Wave.
Oh, awesome.
Sorry. It needs to make a Constitution save, DC 14.
It got a 11.
Cool. So it's pushed 10 feet away from me, and
Okay.
it takes 7 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say, "Now run!" And I'm going to make my way back up the corridor as far as I can get.
All right. Yeah, you run off as you push it back and just haul ass.
Yeah.
All right. Mibby. You hear the sound of like thunder, and you see Rogar turn the corner and start booking it down the hallway back towards you guys, screaming, "Run!"
I thought it was Ray Ross' turn, right?
Yeah, but I got skipped on the last.
That's good.
So-
No. It's your turn, Rayfroth. My bad.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to reload my crossbow one more time,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna fire it at it. Hope to God I do something to it.
Okay.
We're 16 to hit
That hits.
for 8 piercing.
8 is just how much health it had left.
Yeah.
How does Raveroth kill this troll?
So as I fire this bolt at it, it's going to pierce the side of its temple and explode out of the side of its head.
All right, and the troll hits the ground dead.
And then maybe we'll cast prestidigitation.
And it
Oh
no
my god,
longer-
I'm
the troll no
I'm
longer
so glad
stings.
you killed it. I'm so glad you killed it. That thing moved before I did. I wouldn't have been able to run.
Fuck.
Oh my god, you saved my life.
I think we should take its head back up to the tavern.
Rogar,
Hello.
maybe Mama just around. She brings out their healing potion. She says, "Here, take this. You seem like you need it."
Oh, thank you. I'll drink that
All right.
immediately.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you roll healing potion. I think it's 2d4 plus 4, right?
2d4 plus 2.
Yes. 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, no, that's not how you roll dice. 2d4 plus 2. 7, thank you. That helps. I am all out of spells.
Okay, we should probably go back up then and get
Yes,
everything that we need.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
So you guys are all are you going back down the hallway you came from?
Well, before that, I want to check the troll and see if he had a stash in here.
Yeah, see if it was worth it.
Yeah. I wanna
There's nothing on the troll. The troll is just wearing a loincloth. So as you go to lift up the loincloth, you see all of his troll unmentionables underneath the loincloth.
Gross.
His troll hole.
Yeah, can I see where he was sleeping at? If there's a bed or something.
There is a
Or-
bed. It's just a matted mattress that's covered in rotting food and bones. There's nothing worth salvaging in this room. It's just a bunch of rotting food.
Okay.
Disgusting and useless.
Pointless. Can I try and cut out his tongue or something?
Yeah, same thing. Survival check.
Anything to take back up with us.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Survival check. 17.
Same as before. Yeah, you cut out its tongue. You pull out some of its tusks, and just for the sake of it, you cut off its troll unmentionables.
Excellent. One troll pole right in that down.
One troll pole.
It is like 10 inches flat.
Jesus.
That's like really small for a troll, though.
No one knew it was so.
It's 10 feet tall,
Yeah.
and its unmentionable is only 10 inches.
Yeah,
Poor
flaccid.
guy.
So you stuff that in your pouch.
Jesus.
Trying to just like start smacking people with it.
I have a 10-foot pole and a 10-inch troll pole.
Yes, but we should go back up to the tavern.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
please.
Oh my god, slapping someone with that is going to be one hell of an intimidation tactic.
Oh Christ.
We call this the Punisher.
Oh God.
So,
Wait. Rogar.
Yes.
Wait, let me see if I have anything real quick.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, I don't have gentle repose, but if you give me like enough time, I can cast that spell on the dick and it will not get nasty.
You'll never rot.
Oh no. Amazing.
The title of
Do
the
we need to,
episode is
like-
going to be Troll Pole.
Yeah. Does the body appear to be regenerating even though it's dead?
Oh, it's dead as shit.
So we don't need to like set fire to the body or
No,
anything.
it's not regenerating.
Cool.
I think we like disable that effect when myself and you throw acid at it.
Maybe. Cool. Shall we head back to somewhere where we won't get eaten?
Yes,
please.
and
Bleeding
so
heavily from my face.
Yes.
yes, we should all head back up, and then I can get that pearl that I need. Hopefully.
Let's head back the way we came, so because we know what's that way, and it's pretty clear.
Everything's dead.
If you guys don't mind, I can use that silver necklace. I could sell it and spend the money on the pearl, and then the rest of it you guys can have. I need that pearl.
Well, by the sounds of it, the pearl will be quite helpful, so I'm fine with it personally.
Alright,
Fine,
so
right,
you guys
right.
are heading back to the yawning portal.
Yeah.
So for the sake of time, a couple hours, like an hour or so passed, and you guys get to the bottom of the well again, where you first reanimated Handy, and the bucket is not there. It is still up.
Are there any fresh tracks in the sand as though anybody else has come down since we've been down here?
Let me roll and see. Nope, no fresh tracks.
No. Okay.
Hello?
Yep.
Can you drop the bucket, please?
The bucket comes down, and there's a note, and it says 1 gold coin each to come back up.
Maybe pays.
Ha! I will not pay. I will use my second wild shape to transform into an ape and climb that fucking wall.
Alright, yeah, you.
Good luck with that.
And
I'm
you
gonna
climb up
put
the
him-
wall with no issues because you have a climbing speed. So yeah, you climb up the wall, and it's how big was the drop? I think it was 60 feet deep or something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty deep.
And yeah, you climb up, and you're now inside the yawning portal as a ape.
The second I get over the top of the lip, I drop my wild shape so that nobody tries to kill the ape.
And Durnan sort of like looks up and says, "Yeah, it's still going to cost you 1 gold."
No. I didn't use the bucket.
Wasn't the rule that
Yeah.
if you use the bucket that you have to pay?
We paid to go down.
I think it says you still have to pay 1 gold either way.
Not gonna happen. We paid to go down. I'm not paying to come back up. I climbed up.
He's just like, "Ugh, whatever." And time passes, and the rest of your party come up on the bucket, and the money's in the bucket. And Durnan walks over and still takes the 4 gold pieces out of it and pockets it.
Okay. I would like to find a place where I can sell this necklace and get a pearl worth 100 gold.
Okay, yeah, you would find a guy in the corner who just constantly shouting about wares and what he wants to sell. And then there's another patron saying, "Oh man, I just lost fucking 200 gold. I bet all 4 of you would die down there."
Fool.
You were wrong, but
So,
if you
hey-
bet on Handy dying, then
Yeah.
he is very
Where's he?
dead.
Where's that little rascal?
Dead
He's,
as shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks. But yeah,
He
the
decided
merchant-
to sit on the bone throne with 2 broken legs. I don't know how that happened.
Right. And he sort of like, is, "Oh, okay." And he heads to the counter to get a drink. And there's this sort of merchant with a large, like, puffy hat with a white feather sticking out of it, and he's got a goatee that's been dyed purple.
You have fashion sense. Thank God. Okay.
Questionable fashion
I
sense.
do, yeah, I got lots of fashion sense.
So do I. Have you seen my dress? It has pockets. She puts her hands in her pockets and she like shows it off.
I have pockets too.
Okay, well, you look like a man who would buy a pendant as pretty as this, and she pulls out the silver necklace with the bloodstone in it.
Oh, I can give you 250 gold for that.
Worth every penny. Thank you for your
And
business.
he hands you a hefty pouch of 250 gold.
All right.
He's like, well, while you're up here, is there anything you would like to look at? And he pulls out this, like, small little satchel, puts it on the table, and he opens the satchel, and the satchel turns into a small little, like, merchant stall.
Nice.
Cool.
Did he? What race is he?
Oh, he appears to be just a human with a purple goatee.
Ah, okay.
Do you have a pearl that is worth 100 gold?
He's like, and he digs through the stall, and he pulls out this pearl that looks like it might have seen better days, and he, like, wipes it up a bit and gets the tarnish off of it and goes, here you go.
It has to be a pearl worth 100 gold. It can't just be marked up 100 gold. It has to be a pearl worth that much.
Do you think I would sell you a fake pearl?
I want to investigate this pearl to see if it is a fake pearl.
Alright, yeah, do an investigation check on it.
Alright, D20 plus 8. Okay, that is 14 plus 8. This is 22.
Oh, it's for sure the exact kind of pearl you need.
Okay. She says, okay, I believe you. Here is the 100 gold.
Alright, he takes the 100 gold, he, like, bites one of the coins to see if it's real, and hands you the pearl.
Awesome.
What about your friends? Would they like anything? They seem like a merry bunch.
Do you have any interest in Manticore spines?
Do I have an interest in Manticore spines? I have an interest in everything.
I have Manticore spines to sell. That's why I asked that question.
Oh, well, I can give you 25 gold pieces for a handful.
Make it 30. I had to kill a Manticore to get
Oh,
it.
that's right, you probably would have. Yeah, sure, 30 gold pieces.
Maybe we'll also go around and just put 50 gold in Rogar, Ravroth, and Mordai's pockets.
Okay.
Thank you, Mary.
And
Thank you.
And the strange merchant holds out his hand for the Manticore spines. And then he drops 30 gold into your hand.
Lovely. That will go straight in my pocket.
Alright.
I killed that fucking Manticore. No, I didn't. I suppose I should split that. I killed most of it.
I appreciate you guys letting me use most of the money on the pearl. Now, if you have anything that needs to be identified, I can do that.
And then
I'll give you all 7 gold pieces each.
He snaps
Ow.
his fingers,
Thank
and the stall goes back into a handbag, and he slings it over his shoulder again, and he's like, alright, bye-bye! And he vanishes in a puff of smoke.
Okay.
I was going to ask him if he wanted to look at this ring, but
He reappears. This time he reappears behind you with his hands on your shoulders. He's like, yes! What ring?
Why don't
Excuse me?
you let me identify it first?
give us 10 minutes.
He's like,
Yes.
okay, and he just sort of like stands there, still with his hands on your shoulders, waiting.
And
Wait,
maybe
if you use the pearl now, are you not going to need to buy another one?
I will not need to buy another one. It is not used. I just have to have it on my person.
Okay,
I can use it as many times as I need to, as long as I have it.
good. Okay.
Good to know.
And
I'll
so-
write that down.
Yeah, because for material components like that, it specifies whether it's consumed
Yeah.
or not.
Well, if
And-
you have an arcane,
right.
if you have an arcane focus, you don't have to use material components.
No, that's not true in
really?
material components. Material components that have a set gold amount, you have to have those.
Oh, okay.
They're not covered by an arcane focus.
Or if they're consumed, then the arcane focus can't replicate it.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll take her pearl and she will put it here like a third eye, and she will get out her books and she will start to look at the ring and she will try to identify it.
It is exactly what the ring says. There's nothing magical about it. It's just a ring of dwarven fertility and sexual potency.
Okay, this is a dwarven ring of sexual potency and fertility.
Thank you. I knew that already, but that's
And the
I
merchant
just
sort of
wanted
goes.
to
The merchant
make
sort of goes.
sure.
Well, I do like sexual potency.
Oh,
Look,
God.
all right, you can have it and trade it money. I don't want to know what you're going to do with it. Just
Yeah,
how
just
much?
Stop talking and hand over money.
I'll give you 25 gold for it.
Done. There you go.
He takes the ring off your finger and gives you the money.
Thank you.
And he sort of just like giggles to himself as he puts the ring on.
And
I don't want to know.
then,
I don't want to know.
Then maybe for 10 minutes we'll identify the wand she's been using without knowing what the fuck it is.
You learn Wand of Wonder and that it casts random magic effects with it.
and she's like,
which you already knew.
I already knew that. Mivy did not.
Yeah.
maybe we'll be like, this is a wand of wonder. It does random things. It is cool. Look at it.
The merchant's like, you should use it right now.
No.
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 Nope.
Might not.
No.
You see, one time when I used the wand, it was just me and Mordai, right? Rot and Rogar, you weren't here for this, but I used it and it just started to rain inside, and then it like started to flood, and it was a bad. It was bad.
It was not fun. No.
You look like a wet cat.
Yes, I'm aware. You reminded me of that for a week.
And the merchant's sort of gonna laugh. He's like, well, I have a lot of fun stuff to sell. If you're ever interested, you can just ask for my name anytime you're back up in here, and I shall appear to suit your needs.
What is your name?
Glenn.
Glenn. One utterly uninspiring name.
Maybe we'll say, well,
I am the wizard known as Tim.
I am Tim, the Enchanter.
And when he mentions that he has, excuse me, when he mentions he has magical items he can sell to you, he pulls out a deck of cards, flashes it in front of you, and snaps his fingers, and it vanishes. Stuff like that. And then he vanishes in this same purple puff of smoke.
I want to know what that deck of cards was.
So
If it was
As a
magic,
player, you probably know what
No.
that deck of cards is.
no,
Card
because there are
tricks.
many card decks that are magical, like the deck of illusions.
Oh, that wasn't
and
the deck of illusions.
Maybe
And
I don't know if you know this, but nobody's impressed by card tricks.
I am impressed by card
no,
tricks.
you aren't. You just think you are. You're wrong.
Well, I think you need a drink because you are getting very grumpy. And maybe we'll go up to the bar and she will order a big drink for herself and one for Rogar.
Alright. Yeah, he's like, nah, that'll be like 2 copper.
Done and done.
And he pushes towards like 2 just like pints of ale.
And maybe just starts chugging. Like, with a big ass glass, just like.
And for the sake of this will count as a short rest.
Yeah, Ravroth will conjure up alcohol in his jar of alchemy.
Yep, what do you... What? Yeah, okay. I can't remember what alcohol you can conjure up in that, but you conjure up ale, I think it is.
It's beer for 4 gallons,
Yep, you conjure up 4 gallons of beer.
and I just down it in one go.
And yeah, Durnan just looks at you with anger.
It's mayonnaise! I told you before!
No, it's not.
You know what? I will give everyone from that ring. Let's see. How do you divide?
25 by 4.
Okay, right. So I'll do 24 by 4. So all get 6 gold each, and then I will give the barkeep a gold to look the other way from Corey drinking out of from Raveroth drinking out of his alchemy jug.
He's like, oh, fine. Whatever. If he died, and he just sort of like whispers to you, if that Dragonborn dies down there,
Mhm.
let me know when you come back up, and I think I could give you some money.
No, he will become my zombie.
All right.
And he sort of
Okay.
laughs. He sort of laughs. He's like, "No, I'm kidding. Don't kill him."
Yeah.
Kill him. I didn't realize you were asking me to kill him.
Oh,
I thought it was some sort of some sort of compensation for the guilt that I would feel that someone I knew had died.
He just sort of laughs and goes back to polishing one of the glasses.
You know
That's weird.
Mordai,
Yes.
why don't we could come back up and Raveroth could wait down there and we could tell him that he's dead and get paid.
He just told me that he was actually joking and he wasn't going to do it.
I think he said that to cover himself.
Maybe. I tell you what, next time we go down there and we need to come back up, we'll do it. I have a feeling if we go down there, come back up without Raveroth straight away, he might get a bit suspicious.
Maybe. And we can only do it once.
Yeah, we can only do it. Well, obviously, we can't do it twice. That would be a bit suspicious.
Or we could be like, oh my god, Raveroth returned from the dead.
We had to kill him again.
Oh my
No, there is magic that would do that.
There
But-
is magic that would do that.
But Raveroth, I completely 100% support your idea. Fuck the man. Fuck the police.
Is she drunk already?
Yes.
Nibby is 3 feet tall and just had a huge pint in less
Give me
than an hour.
Give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
2.
You are severely drunk, and you'll be under the poisoned effect for 1 hour.
Fuck the police.
But you all had a short rest
Fuck
while up
the
here
bad
drinking
old.
and everything, so you all can do short rest stuff.
I mean, I am not ready to go back down there until tomorrow.
No,
On the way back, could I have picked up that flail?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I assume you guys probably would have picked up stuff as you passed back through that room.
if maybe
Yeah.
really is this drunk, and she has the wand of wonder,
Oh god.
and,
Oh no.
and that merchant just gives her to use.
Oh, please.
She's going to be like,
hey Glenn,
He reappears. Yes?
let's go outside real quick. I want to show you my cool wand.
Alright. And the two of you step outside of the yawning portal into the streets of Waterdeep.
I'm
And
gonna roll hit dice on an unrelated note.
and
Yes,
will
me
you-
too.
maybe we'll use her wand of wander in a area that's not very populated.
Alright, so you aim at like an empty park nearby.
And she casts lightning bolts.
Oh fuck.
Lightning comes out of the sky, just poof, and obliterates a tree. Just poof,
Hell yeah!
and Glenn's like, oh, that's cool.
Right? It is so cool.
He sort of like looks at you and says, don't tell your friends, but this deck of cards is really fun.
Oh,
And
God.
he slips it to you.
Maybe he's like, should I pull one? Or wait, I should probably identify it first. As she grabs her pearl and sits down in the middle of the street drunkenly.
So as
And
you were hanging out in the
identifies.
street, you would identify this deck as not a deck of many things.
Thank the Lord.
This is a deck of my own making.
Oh shit.
I'm more scared.
Yeah. The deck of Derail the Campaign.
No, it's
Yep.
called. The name of the item is totally not a deck of misfortune.
Maybe we'll go back to the bar and she will present the deck to the other people, to Rogar, Raveroth, and Mordai, and she will say, Glenn gave me this cool deck for free.
Nobody wants to see a card trick maybe.
No, but if I just pull a card, it is called the deck of totally not unfortunate things.
I mean, that sounds suspicious.
No. I would give that back. Glenn,
He reappears. He's like, hello.
take the deck back, please. Nobody likes card tricks.
Mordai, are you going to pull a card?
He's like, oh, what? I never gave her a deck.
You're
Is
a liar,
Mordai
Glenn.
going to pull a card?
Hang on, I'm gonna legitimately make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
And as
This
soon as
is
this
one of
happens,
the-
Glenn's
this
like, "Oh, this is exciting!" He snaps his fingers, and a goblet of wine appears in his hands, and he sits down right beside Rogar.
Natural 1. I draw a card.
Oh,
Excellent. So when you draw the card, it's blank for the time being.
Haha. Oh,
And
that's
your
disappointing.
face appears on the card, and your hair. You're on the card, but you all don't. He doesn't notice this, but you all notice his hair starts to turn neon pink,
That is so cool, Mordai.
and it is now neon pink permanently.
Do I now notice anything like? Oh, it's got my hair and my face on it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't
Mordai,
notice that
you
your hair
are-
changed color. Yeah.
Mordai, your hair turned a really cool pink color.
Wait, what? Wait,
You-
someone get me a mirror.
You look
Maybe-
ridiculous, Mordai.
Maybe instead, in her drunken stupor, just like takes a little bit of his hair and just like plucks it out.
And gives it to him. She's like, look at how cool your hair looks.
I immediately want to try and find a mirror to see what it looks like.
There's a mirror like behind the counter where.
Okay, I'll look at it and look at my pink
Oh
hair.
yeah, it's like neon pink.
My what? I'll turn to the others. I look fantastic. I'm loving
And
this.
then that card turns to
Mhm.
ash.
Oh, goodbye.
If
fam.
it like dyes your hair, I don't even know if I want to do that because I have like really cool hair.
So do I now? Oh, I am keeping this. I suit this. I like it.
You do, you wear it well, Mordai.
Thank you, Mibby.
You should do like a hair flip, like all dramatic, like just like.
Hey, put my headphones off.
Together, Mordai, we are. Together, Mordai maybe like drunkenly reaches up and like puts a hand awkwardly on his shoulder. She's like, together, we are the hair gang.
Yes, together we are a pair of people who will come up with a much better name than that.
When we are not drunk, yes.
Where's this "we" coming from?
I
You're the one
figured
drunk here.
I figured you were if you were going to pull a card from that deck.
No, I just too curious for my own good, as the scars on my face from the troll attack should prove.
Let's get this man a drink. And she like slams down a few more copper.
All right, and throughout the night, you guys continue to pound back drinks and everything, and
Maybe gets to the point where she's like crawling.
yeah. And the following morning, you find yourselves back down in the Yawning Portal Central Bar Room, fully healed after a night's rest. So long rests have now kicked in.
Okay.
Woohoo.
When you asked for descriptions before, I may now need to update mine ever so slightly.
It's permanent
Intense.
neon pink hair now.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to tell the artist that. Be like, by the way, he just turned his hair bright ass pink.
I'm loving it. I'm keeping it. It goes with the red skin.
As you
Like
should.
a nice two-tone effect.
And as you sort of like you would have noticed maybe when you like put the deck away, like clasped its pouch and put it back away, it sort of giggled when you closed it.
I will be right back.
I wonder what that would have done to a dragonborn.
I'm not drawing a card.
No.
All of its scales go brilliant pink.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Robin,
Freaking neon pink just walking through.
Mama didn't raise no stupid dragonborn.
But yeah, it's the following morning now, and you guys are suiting up at the entrance to the well once more. So yeah, long rest. Everyone's at full health. All spell slots are back.
Maybe he's no longer poisoned.
Maybe he's no longer poisoned from alcohol. Yeah. So 35, 19. Raveroth, you have what in terms of HP again? Max HP?
24.
24.
24.
Yeah.
How have I got the most HP out of everyone? I don't understand this.
The luck of the druid? I don't know. The druid in my other game has 78 hit points, and he has the highest of
Holy
everybody else
shit.
too.
Wow.
And they're only level 8.
Fuck.
So yeah, and also for the interest of time and everything, you all make your way back to where you were in the dungeon. And I'd say you're probably not back in the troll's stinky room, but you're probably back in that large room if you so choose. Unless you guys want to take a different path.
No, I think we might as well keep exploring this.
All right,
Okay.
cool. So you guys are back in this large room which had the 4 doors.
Yep.
Right. So, south through the doors or south down the passage?
And you would also remember that there is hallways and doors in that hallway that you came through.
Yeah.
Like back the way you came.
We'll deal with this at the moment.
I am back.
Alright, so yeah, you all made your way back down into the dungeon since it's been another day. And you're back to where you were, and trying to figure out where to go next.
I think might as well try the door.
Yeah, we know the door itself is safe, at least.
The southernmost door, this one right here.
Well,
yes.
we know that the door to the north is safe. We don't know if the one to the south is
No,
safe.
yeah, all the doors are safe when Rogar did his check for trap stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you all make your way to that door then. To the set of double doors down here.
Yep.
Alright, so as you open those doors, you would see just a hallway.
There's so many hallways in this place.
There are.
Yeah, this is like the big hallway level. But through those double doors, you guys see what appears to be a sort of desecrated temple. And you're standing in the foyer of said desecrated temple. In the middle of the floor, you see the desiccated corpse of an unusually large basilisk. Its shriveled tongue hanging out, and all 6 of its feet sticking up in the air. And clutched in one of its clawed feet, you see a transparent orb. And that is... Let's check here real quick.
It's a
Yes.
really good thing, guys, that I got that pearl for my identify
so-
spell.
Let me just grab you guys' little tokens and push you all over here. Because it is basically... Yeah.
Maybe. I don't
Yeah.
suppose you would be able to use Mage Hand to grasp that orb. Just in case
Yes.
anything nasty were to happen if we went in ourselves.
Yes, I can do that. And she uses her mage hand to go and grab the orb, pick it up.
The claws
Take
appear
it
to be
over.
pried around the globe. It appears that you'd have to pry the claws open to get the globe. Or the orb.
Then the mage hand will slowly boop, boop, boop.
Alright, as
boop.
that happens, you sort of hear the strange, weird
We just
crunching
have not
sound.
learned anything, have we?
We have, that's why we're
No.
keeping a
And
distance.
you watch as 2 giant centipedes crawl out of the corpse. And who's the closest to the basilisk?
Not me.
I don't think anyone's next to the basilisk. We're all staying back as maybe he's mage handing it.
Alright, so 2
Yeah.
giant centipedes come crawling out of the corpse then.
All right.
Shoot them.
Okay.
I'm guessing we roll initiative. Oh wait, let me roll
Yeah,
my
they're
wand of
pretty.
wonder
They
real
have 4
quick.
hit points each, so.
Mordai will transform his hand into a blade, and what was his Eldritch Blast? He'll slash the air, and as he does, a beam of black energy will come out, and that'll be his Eldritch Blast, hitting both
Alright, yeah.
centipedes.
So I've got 6 charges today. Of my wand of
Nice.
See
wonder.
if those hit the centipedes.
Okay. Let me roll.
I mean, they probably will. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
26
ouch.
hits. And,
Okay.
yeah.
Might as well roll damage, because I can roll below a 4. I didn't that time. And then for the
That centipede just explodes into nothingness, into bits.
And then the other one. Oh, only 10.
That misses that centipede, and it comes running at you, Mordai.
Oh no, here we go
Maybe
again.
we'll cast Chill Touch at it.
Okay.
And that is a 20.
Yeah, that hits the centipede.
Alright. And then that's 2d8.
It dies.
Yeah, it's 6. It's 6
And that
damage.
centipede, as it's like leaping at Mordai's face, it also disintegrates into nothingness.
Alright.
And you're
I will just.
and at this point, the mage hand pulls the orb out of the basilisk's hand.
I'm just going to put my hand on Mibby's shoulder and give her like a reassuring little shake in the pat and say, "Thank you for that, Mibby."
Nobody messes with my friend.
Thank you.
So what do you guys want to do?
I'm going to
the mage
inspect
hand is
the
now holding
orb.
that orb. Yeah, okay. So you inspect it.
Yeah, it's going to bring it to me, and I'll use my little my pearl, and I will spend the minute. Yeah, minute
Okay.
for.
So a minute passes, and this small sphere of thick glass seems to have a command word attached to it. And if you say said command word, which you can choose, it can cause it to emanate the light or daylight spell. Once used, the daylight effect can't be used until the next dawn. This is a drift globe.
Oh, it's a drift globe.
It's a drift globe.
I fucking love drift globes.
You can speak another command word as an action to make the illuminated globe rise into the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground. The globe hovers in this way until you or another creature grasps it. If you move more than 60 feet from the hovering or globe, it follows you until it is within 60 feet of you. It takes the shortest route to do so. If prevented from moving, the globe sinks gently to the ground and becomes inactive, and its light winks out. So yeah, you found a drift globe.
Maybe we'll look at the drift globe, and she will say, "So this orb will, like, I think one of you two should have it, Rayfroth and Rogar, because you cannot see in the dark very well, and this will, with a word of your choosing, it will light up the room, like, really, really well."
I like Rogar and it's like, if you want it, you can have it.
Yes, please.
All right,
Maybe
Rogar,
we'll
you
hand
now have
off
a drift
the
globe.
horn.
Yes. Thank you, Mibby.
No problem.
And I will immediately set it floating just above my shoulder, just bobbing along with some light.
All right, and this light just emanates from the drift globe.
Maybe it's kind of
Generally,
like, oh, that
one of my
is really
favourite magic
bright.
items.
Are you using light? Are you casting light or daylight?
No, just light, just basic light.
Okay, so there's a radius of light around the globe now, which is, I believe, 20-foot radius of light. Cool. All right, and yeah, you guys are sitting in the foyer, and you would see this. Yeah, you see that both of these sort of walkways go down into a bigger room.
Do we hear anything or smell anything? Or
You do not hear anything or smell anything.
cool.
We should probably go check it out.
Okay. Who's gonna take the lead?
Not me.
Well, last time I did, I had an unfortunate encounter with a troll. I'd prefer not to be solely up front.
In the dungeon!
And before we enter, I will cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
And yeah, Mibby's not taking up the lead, guys. She has 19 hit points.
I am not taking the lead again. I nearly got killed by that troll.
So, Raveroth, it's up to you to take the lead.
Yeah. Come on, big man.
Lead.
All right,
And
who's falling behind Raveroth?
I guess I will.
Okay.
We're all cowards.
Who is going to be behind Mibby?
It depends. No, the reason I say it depends, Rogar, is would you rather be at the back so that if anything attacks us from the front, then you don't have to worry about it? Or would you rather I be behind you in case anything tries to attack us from behind, then I can be
I feel
between
like if something attacks us from behind, I've got more chance of not dying immediately.
All right. In that case, I will go third in the order.
Okay, cool. So you guys.
No offense or anything, but you went down quite fast.
I was previously injured, but you do seem a little more stocky than I am.
So you guys find.
Oh, how tall are you? I can't remember.
Mordai is... I don't think he's over that tall. I think I put him at... He is... I have not stated, so I'm going to state he's probably going to be about 5'7".
Yeah, because I'm much taller than you. You would not be able to see anything if I was standing in front of you.
So
Fair enough.
you guys are now standing in what definitely appears to be used to be a temple, but is now heavily desecrated. Probably by the same goblins that drew on the statues and called someone Poop Nose and put the clay penis on someone's face. There's also... Don't worry about what I'm drawing on the map. These aren't creatures. These are just statues.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all just sort of nestled here. And this room is a ceiling of 60 feet high. And in the south end of the room, you see 11 lifelike statues in a variety of poses clustered together. And alcoves along the walls used to hold statues. 5 of them lie toppled and smashed to pieces on the floor. And the 6th statue located in the middle alcove along the east wall remains intact and appears to be made of glistening black stone.
So, we fought a basilisk already. Those statues at the far end probably aren't statues.
And the statues appear to be a male human, a male half-orc, a female elf, and 2 male halflings. And then the 6 remaining of the 11 statues appear to be 2 kobolds, 3 goblins, and a carrion crawler. And
oh shit!
On the carrion crawler, you see some items hanging from one of its stony tentacles.
Maybe we'll use Mage Hand to go and like pick it up.
Alright, you grab a copper crown from its tentacle with 6 arrowhead-shaped malachite spires, 75 gold pieces each.
Oh.
So it's a copper crown.
Ooh.
Well, the copper crowns were 75 gold pieces, my bad. But yeah, you basically pick you pick up this copper crown with these malachite gems embedded into the crown.
Cool, we could get some money for this later.
It looks like we avoided a fight here.
What material? You said that there was... The one still standing was made out of a glistening black obsidian?
Yes, black stone, yeah.
What are the other statues made out of?
They all appear to be just normal statues that have been smashed along the floor.
And the statues at the far end, are any of them made of anything different? Or are they all just stone?
They all appear stone, except for this glistening black stone.
I have a theory.
That one different?
Well, I have a theory that the ones at the end were probably had an encounter with the basilisk.
Makes sense.
It's a lot of people to get caught by one basilisk.
But it seems to be dead now, so...
It does.
But... Maybe...
Yes.
You have the ability to detect any sort of magical influences, correct?
Yes, but I would need 10 minutes to sit with my books.
Okay, if we're willing to wait, that one made of the black stone is bothering me, the fact that it's different from all the others, and the fact that it's intact out of all of these 6.
I got a bad feeling.
I will sit down and I will get some of my books out and I will start to ritualistically cast detect magic.
Alright, so you guys are all like just standing around waiting for time to pass. 10 minutes pass, you do not detect any magic.
Rayroth is going to look over at Rogar and be like, you can detect traps, right?
I can, or we could just do it the old-fashioned way. And I'll send my drift globe floating over and just nudge it against the statue.
I did not detect any magic.
As the black glistening whatever it was on the statue slides off, and you notice the statue is now a god. You can't really tell what god it is right now, but yeah, that goo that was on the statue just sort of slides off.
Oh, is this a fucking black pudding?
And it is a black pudding, so everyone roll
Yes!
initiative.
Oh no.
Or don't roll initiative. We're just gonna use this. Yeah, no, roll initiative. It's a different day.
Okay.
And then let me know for your. Wait, let me
I
know.
love oozes.
I rolled a 20.
Oh shit! I rolled a
Ravenroth got
4.
I'm
Rolled
still
out
going
that
fast. What the hell?
What did Libby get?
I got
20.
a 20.
Cool. Who's got the higher dex modifier, Rogar or Raveroth?
Raveroth. Oh no, Raveroth. I've not got a dex modifier.
Yeah, I got a 3 dex modifier.
And the black pudding got a 10. I'm
So
so
I
excited.
got
I've never got to run a black pudding yet.
Man, I love oozes so much.
I do too.
Oh, I'm so happy that this happened.
All right. So.
If in doubt, prod things. That's why I've got a 10-foot pole.
And the troll pole.
And the troll pole.
So yeah, right here.
That's for more intimate prodding.
This one right here. This one is the black pudding.
Which one? The one that's broken?
Yeah, the centermost one. This one right here.
Okay.
So it is, Mibby's turn as this black pudding just sort of like drops off the statue and like starts like moving towards you guys.
Okay, guys.
I knew this was a bad idea.
Vivi is going to say, well, I thought it was made out of a black stone, but it wasn't. And she's going to use her wand of wonder again and just go, ah!
And you're aiming at the black pudding?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's just like, I hope this works. Okay, don't fuck me. Don't fuck me. Okay, what is that? Oh no. I'm so sorry, guys.
What? Are you invisible again?
No. The black pudding is now enlarged.
Oh my god!
So it's going from a large ooze to a huge ooze.
Oh.
So it's
it's like I cast enlarge or reduce on it, but I can only do the enlarge one. And maybe just goes, I don't think that worked like I wanted it to.
So yeah, you watch as this ooze now takes up 20 feet of space. Just as it grows.
I think I will run as well.
Okay.
It's just going to like go over here.
Just like getting ready to leave. Like, no,
Not ready to leave, just like peeking around the corner, and she will say,
right.
Maybe I should not be using the Wand of Wonder as much.
And as that happens, the black pudding, now taking up a lot of space when it moves, is going to move forward, and it's going to... Oh my god, this could not have went any worse, and I'm so happy.
I'm so sorry.
The black pudding is basically going to move onto Raveroth, because he is the closest, and this is a black pudding. It does not think, and I can't grab the drawing that I made, but that's okay.
These purple percentile dice are going in jail.
I'm really glad I didn't go up front.
Yeah, so this black pudding is just going to like walk up to, just like slop up to Raveroth, you're going to take damage as it touches you.
Oh, geez.
You take 2 acid damage.
That wasn't too bad.
And then it's going to use its pseudopod attack against you.
When you're engulfed by a pudding, doesn't your armor begin to like...
I don't know, does it?
Yeah.
And it is going to attack you with its pseudopod. It's just trying to like wrap its like goo around you. And that is, that is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And you take 8 bludgeoning damage plus 4d8 acid damage.
I'm so sorry.
And then you take an additional 15 acid damage. And your armor that you're wearing is partly dissolved and takes a permanent and cumulative, I can't say that word, -1 penalty to the AC it offers. So your armor class is going to drop by 1.
I'm like down.
Oh shit!
Are you
Really?
unconscious?
Yeah, I believe so, because you said 15 acid damage plus 8. I only had 22 hit points
Oh
following the first attack.
We had a long rest, so you'd be back to full.
Yeah, I was at 4, but after that first
so you're
hit
at
with
0.
2.
Yeah, you're at 0.
Yeah.
As the black pudding sort of like engulfs you and you get unconscious. All right.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
Ravroth,
And the pudding
dude.
is sitting on top of him, so he's gonna take damage on all of his turns. So this might be Ravroth at the end of Ravroth.
I mean, Corey was the one that died in our one shot, and he's just gonna die.
Oh, Ravroth, it's your turn. Give me a death saving throw.
Oh fuck!
And it's meat grinder, see if you get above a 15.
Yeah.
A 15 or above.
Net 20!
Woo!
Shit.
You are
So
back up.
You are back up with 1 hit point.
Oh, that's so cool.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta read the effects of the black pudding on. Oh no, it's your turn. So you're gonna take the 1d8 acid damage because you're still touching it when you get up.
And
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
back down again.
But wouldn't he have taken that damage before he made his death save?
Well, that's
Yeah,
true.
would
it
That
be
would
damage
have affected the death save, so that would have been an instant fail death save.
And then you got
yeah,
the
that's
nat
right. That's
20.
correct. So you're actually back up with 1 HP.
Woo. Get out of
And
there.
your failed death save you would have got from the black pudding went away.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, you're back at 1 hit point, and that's your turn right there. So Rogar,
Oh shit!
you
There's
watch
not a lot I can
you
do.
watch maybe grow this black pudding to like huge size. It takes up 20 minutes.
Mibby, what did you do?
And then you watch
I'm
him basically
sorry.
like just buff at Ravroth and try to like absorb him, but he
fuck.
gets back up with 1 hit point.
The worst
Oh,
thing
fuck.
that they want had done before was turn me invisible. I did not know it had this capability.
Oh
I'm
fuck!
so happy that happened. It was amazing.
All right,
It's just like...
I can't do much. I'm gonna drop a moonbeam on it.
Okay.
I was like, a 50. At least it's
give me a
not
second.
invisibility again. But then,
20-foot long black pudding. I'm so happy.
Oh man!
oh my goodness.
So it needs to. Why isn't this working? Why isn't this sending to
Because
tracker? So
it might have a pop-up saying cast at higher level.
oh yeah, it
Yeah.
does. Fuck it, yeah, 3rd level moonbeam. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. That is a natural 1, my good sir.
Nice. So it's going to take 3d10 radiant damage. 21 points of radiant damage.
Fantastic. It's just like moonbeam just comes down from the ceiling.
Yeah.
And,
And that stays there. It's concentration, so I can keep doing that.
and this is a small room, so
and
black pudding can't move
yeah.
around much.
And I'm gonna back away over here.
So
I
And
am
that
sorry,
is my-
Mordai.
Oh wait, and I'll do a bonus action healing word on Ravroth
yeah.
because shit.
Yeah, that was bad.
For 6 points.
Alright, so Ravroth, you're at 7.
I'm not as bad off as I was, but I'm still...
So Mordai.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to. Am I right next to it? Am I within 5 feet?
Oh, you're for sure within 5 feet of it. It grew to 20 feet big, so it's like about to touch you too.
Bonus action. This isn't going to be much at the moment because of this combination, but bonus action Hexblade's Curse
Okay.
on the black pudding.
Yep.
And then action is yeah, that's going to be the best thing. Action is Armor of Agathis at 3rd level.
Alrighty.
Cool.
And that's you're gonna move away
Cool.
or
There's no point moving because it's going to get an attack of opportunity.
alright.
So no, I'm not going to move.
Alright, so it is the turn of Mibby.
I hope this plan goes a lot better than it did last time.
I
Oh, not moving thing.
Ray Roth is going to look over and be like, "Help me!"
I will attempt to as best I can.
Do not use.
And
Enlarge it again.
maybe,
Yeah,
And
go
maybe-
no. Yes.
and maybe is going to cast Scorching Ray at the black pudding.
Okay.
And that'll be okay, let's see. First one is 19 plus 8. Second
that hits.
one is 12 plus 8, so 20.
Yeah, black puddings have really low AC. They have like 7 armor class.
And then the third one is 18, so I think all three of those
All
hit.
3 hit, yeah.
Awesome. Let me put away my D8s because I've been considering something else.
I wonder.
Please no.
God damn it.
God no.
So the first one is for 7 fire damage,
Okay.
10 fire damage, so 17 total so far. 17 plus 5, 22 damage.
22 damage. Fantastic.
And maybe he's like, I am sorry, guys. I did not know it was going to do that.
And that's Mibby's turn.
That's going to be Vivi's turn. Yeah.
Alright, so the black pudding is going to move up.
It needs to make a save for Moonbeam
That's
to
right.
start its turn there.
That is a 13.
That will fail. It will take another 3d10. So that's another 15 points of radiant damage.
Oh, shit. Okay. How many? 15?
15, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And the black pudding, since it's amorphous, it can move into really tight spaces. It is going to just keep moving over top of Ravroth.
Fuck.
And it's going to also engulf Mordai at this point now.
Mordai braces himself as he gets engulfed.
I'm just trying to move the black pudding's really crappy little drawing. And yeah, it just engulfs the two of you, and you each are going to take 1d8 of acid. You each take 7 points of acid damage.
I'm down.
He takes 15 points of cold damage.
Oh,
The black pudding?
shit.
Yeah, and then
It doesn't appear like it takes the damage at all.
oh,
Oh shit, they're immune to cold.
in that case, I will follow that up with my reaction and use Hellish Rebuke again.
Okay.
So that's a Dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
From the
Famously
inside.
dexterous black
That
pudding.
is a -1.
Well, yeah, that definitely fails. So it takes 11 points of fire damage.
Fantastic. Yeah, as the black pudding just almost like gasoline ignites. And Rayroth, you're down again from the corrosive form. And it is going to just pummel you with its pseudopod, Rayroth. It's you're down, so it's automatic.
Yeah.
Crit.
That's 2 death saves failed.
No, I'm just gonna. I'm actually just 1 death fail save. Death,
Alright, cool.
but it's an automatic crit. So yeah, that
So
is 2
two.
fail saves. Or how does that work? Either way, it's just gonna attack you while you're down. I don't want to do the automatic crit because I don't know what you're rolling for. It's just gonna attack you anyway. But with advantage because you're down. So that is a 19 to hit.
Okay. It definitely hits.
So that's a failed death save.
Okay.
And your armor
Drops by another
I
point.
still gotta roll damage because if it's more than your max HP, you die. It probably won't be though. So from the hit from the bludgeoning from its pseudopod, you take only 4 bludgeoning,
Yeah, no.
and the acid you take.
A lot of dice.
So many dice.
You take 22 acid damage on top of that.
Oh shit!
Yep, I'm dead.
Oh,
What?
No, it's
Right.
he's still fine. It's only if it exceeds your maximum hit points, I think, when you're downed.
Yeah, I've only got 24 hit points, so
Yeah,
on top.
Oh yeah.
I'm dead.
And the black pudding just.
I thought it was double your max hit points. Shit.
No, it's your max.
Is it your max?
oh
Yeah.
shit! Yeah.
And the black pudding just absorbs Raveroth's body.
Oh.
And it's shit, man. And it's
Fuck. Session 2. Dead.
and it's goo, and with that, it's Rogar's turn. Man.
So Moonbeam is still
Holy
up.
shit. Corey, no.
You don't need to roll
So-
on your character yet. Just saying.
Okay.
So, right, let me ask you about Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Because the actual wording is when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there,
Yeah.
and it hasn't entered it for the first time on this turn, but
Yes.
I can use an action to move it 60 feet in any direction. So can I move the Moonbeam off and back on and have it redo the damage?
I'd say yes.
Cool, so it needs to make another save then. I just kind of slice across it
And
with the
probably
Moonbeam.
fail. Let's see. That's a 13.
That'll fail.
Yeah.
And I have no idea that Raveroth is dead because I can't
No,
actually
but
see
you
him.
saw his body get pulled into the black pudding. Like get
And
absorbed by it.
I can still see Mordai, right?
You can still see Mordai.
Yeah. So it's 18 points of radiant. How are you doing, Mordai? Like, are you
How
health-wise?
does the moonbeam just disintegrate this
Oh,
black pudding?
nice. So I just start, like, I imagine the moonbeam is, like, the surface of the black pudding is, like, bubbling and hissing as the moonbeam touches it and melting away, and I just start sweeping the moonbeam over it and just burning it away.
Alright, and as the remnants of the moonbeam, or remnants of the black pudding burn away, you see
We were
Raveroth's
one turn for saving
I mean,
Raveroth.
he would have died anyway because the auto crit would have been 2 death saves, and then he would have started his turn and taken damage and taken another death save.
So you guys watch as Raveroth's body just falls out of the remains of the black pudding and hits the floor.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna like pat him down. Like, no, come on, breathe, damn it!
Don't
is
get
he
any black
alive?
stuff on your hands.
Is he alive?
Yeah, you can do a medicine
maybe.
check if you want to see if he's dead. For the
Yeah,
sake of
maybe we'll-
RP and stuff.
Medicine check. I think that's just a straight D20 for me. 9.
Very much dead.
Maybe he just fell asleep.
Is he breathing?
Listen,
You can look. He's not breathing.
he's not breathing. I don't
You
think
know
he-
what? I can try something to see if he's really dead. Unless any of you have like a thing where you can like maybe bring him back or
Are you
something.
Is your thing to see if he's dead? Seeing if you can turn him into a zombie.
Oh no!
Is that what you're thinking, maybe?
Well, if we cannot bring him back, if none of us have something that can bring him back, then like it would be a waste just to leave him here. And he was a great warrior, and
Was he? Was he?
I mean, he tried his. Don't disrespect the dead like this.
I-
Very
I-
disrespectful
I-
enough that he got swallowed
would-
by like a
I would
black.
disrespect him like this while he was alive. If he claimed there was no evidence of it.
And so, can we please do not disrespect the dead from someone who wants to turn him into a zombie? That is the ultimate form of disrespecting the dead.
In my religion, that is not the case.
You're religious. You never told me this.
Well, it never came up. You never
Fair enough.
asked.
I guess that's true. I feel like I don't know. I feel like this one.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe we don't turn him into a zombie.
And as
Maybe
you're
this
talking,
one.
you see, like, you start to hear like gurgling, and you see like little bits of like dying black pudding like come out of his orifices, like his eyes, his nose, his ears, and his mouth. And those,
Oh shit!
and those just dissolve away into nothingness, and yeah, he's dead.
Grab his flask before he dies. Before the black pudding.
Yeah. So wait, You don't want us to disrespect the dead, but you do want us to loot his remains.
Well, if he's not using it, what is? I mean, you just what is the whole proper thing for some religions? Like you leave him 2 copper for the river Styx or whatever. Anything else, he's not using it.
We may have a conversation about your definition of disrespecting the dead.
Disrespecting the dead involves like raising those who are not willing, or things like that.
All right, can I see the consent form that you had him sign?
No. See, the thing is like I wait for them to die, and then I cast. I start to cast my ability, and if it doesn't work, then that means that they did not want to be raised. See,
failing. Them not saying no doesn't equate to them giving consent.
No, it's more like you're disrespecting my religion right now. No, it's more like whenever I cast Animate Dead, it's kind of like I'm asking their soul for permission to use their body, and if their soul says no, then the spell fails. That kind of thing.
I'm not sure I believe a word of what you're saying.
Well, it is not my problem that you are not Jesse then, okay?
But what?
Jesse then. Never mind, you don't...
So,
and maybe looks genuinely pretty upset about this.
So, what do you guys want to do with Ravroth's body?
Well, I guess I'm not bringing him back because nobody wants...
Despite my objections, we should take the jug. It's pretty cool.
Alright, who's taking the alchemy jug?
Maybe it is because they were just being harsh to her, so she and disrespecting her religion, so she grabs it. She's like, "How do I make this thing work?"
And you just basically,
I mean, Mordai, do you have thoughts on zombie Ravroth?
I would prefer to see him buried respectfully.
You are in a temple, hilariously.
Oh wait. If we take him back to the tavern dead, we get money.
so me saying because back to life and animated is disrespectful, but saying that the bartender who didn't like him bringing his corpse back to him to do
I've never claimed not to be a hypocrite.
Whatever. and Minnie whispers into the alchemy duck. She goes, "Whiskey," and then she just
oh man.
She just starts drinking.
I would suggest that Mordai gets the final say on this.
Oh yes, because Mordai knew him so well. None of us have even known him for more than 3 days.
But Mordai doesn't want to freaking.
Well, maybe was genuinely going to ask the player if with her Animate Dead, I was fully willing because of Nibby's religion to start the process of casting Animate Dead and allowing it to fail if that's not what Ravroth would have wanted.
Oh, that's nice.
Fully. Handy didn't matter. Handy didn't.
If this were to happen, Corey, if this were to happen, you wouldn't be playing Ravroth because he is now a zombie NPC. But there would be a zombie NPC Ravroth wandering around for a day or something.
He definitely was strong in some aspects. He just did not have a lot of hit points.
but it's more up to Ravroth. Is that something Ravroth would have been okay with if maybe wanted to raise his body? Because if not, I'm fully willing to spend one of my level 3 spell slots to fail that.
Ravroth would have wanted revenge. He is very vengeful. So
maybe
on revenge on what though? It's dead.
Yeah.
On whatever the hell tried to kill him.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah.
Very.
Can the Wand of Wonder bring people back to life?
She wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, that's great.
She wouldn't know. Oh, she wouldn't know. That's what's exciting.
I don't know. I mean, I don't.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
it creates. I can try.
I just want to point out that it was the Wand of Wonder that got us in this situation. Okay?
The Wand of Wonder did not bring us into this situation. It just enlarged creature.
little bit. A little bit.
Maybe,
Yes, and that sort of helped.
maybe you see this. This is funny. I gotta do this. You see this little angel appear on your shoulder that looks like the dungeon master is saying, "Do it." But no, seriously, do whatever you guys want.
We've slipped into a Saturday morning cartoon.
And she like maybe we'll sit down and she will say a little prayer and she will try to get in touch with Ravroth's, like soul or whatever, and she'll, even though she's not a cleric, so she can't actually do it, and she'll just be like, would it be okay if I raised you? And she's not gonna get an answer, but it's just like, exactly. She's just like, would I? He didn't answer, so maybe he's already moved on.
Brave Ross Ghost is just standing back there like, ugh.
Well, fine. You know what? We'll put it up to a vote. Do you guys want me to raise him or not?
I feel he deserves a bit more respect than having his body turned into...
Why is it disrespectful to turn people into zombies?
Right.
It's disrespectful of you to the undead.
Let me ask you a logistical question, okay? Handy was a zombie for a day, and then you had no control over him anymore. Is that going to happen with Ravroth? Are we going to have to take Ravroth and sit him on the bone throne tomorrow?
No, not at all. See, I can re-up the spell every day. I can re-up the spell on at least 4 zombies every day. It just takes me recasting the spell once more. It's just a handy keep him.
And my second question is, I can't remember what her name was. I didn't particularly care what her name was.
Heria?
Yes, we made her a zombie, and then she got her head ripped off.
Oh, she's dead now.
So if that happens to Ravroth, how are you going to feel about that? If you are responsible for him being killed twice.
Honestly, I don't know how you guys have not picked up on this already, but I don't feel the same way about life and death as most other people.
This is why I'm asking you.
I don't really, if it's your time, it's your time. We try our best, but if you just die and then you die again as a zombie, that's not my, it's I don't feel bad about it because I think beyond this is something better.
I mean, yeah, fuck it, do what you want.
Well, apparently Mordai feels very strongly about this, so I will not do it.
I do not know him well enough to be able to call. I do not feel personally it is respectful. But if I learned anything from Ravroth, it would be that even if he was dead, he would probably still want to kill things. So in a strange, twisted way, it probably could be what he'd want.
No.
Mordai, how long have you been travelling with Libby?
A couple of weeks.
How many zombies have the two of you been through?
Thank you.
Only 4, okay? God. Including the 2 we had down here.
Okay.
Because they have to be humanoid, I cannot, raise, I can't raise, a bat that we killed or something like that. That's not a possibility.
I resent being called humanoid. Just
yeah, no, only 4 people. And the other 2 were people that we just, kind of found.
I mean, Handy found those.
Alright, so what's happening?
I'm going to leave this to the 2 of you.
If you guys feel very strongly about not allowing this, then we can simply bury him here.
I would personally prefer to bury him.
It is a desecrated temple, so there's rubble everywhere, and it is stone floors, so it's a temple, so it's somewhat
buried in a desecrated temple.
Well, we could do the old way of kind of burying people above ground, where you put stones on top of them.
There is a lot of destroyed statues in this room. You can just pile on top of it.
All right, let's do that. We'll lay his body down here, and then we'll use the desecrated stone corpses that have been smashed in order to decorate his corpse. You know what? Actually, I think that's what he would want.
And this is... Wait. So hang on. These stone statues were potentially people at one point. This is the respectful option, is what we're saying.
It's the most
Leave
respectful
him.
option we're gonna get.
Leave him in a desecrated temple,
The
buried
statues,
underneath the rubble of dead people.
the statues in the south end of the room are still intact. Those are the petrified people. But the statues that are broken up on the floor aren't people. Those are just statues that were broken.
Right.
You know, because what's more respectful, you know, being turned undead or putting him in a corpse orgy pile, you know.
So yeah, what are you guys doing?
I guess I maybe like starts like all frustrated and pouty, like starts hauling rubble, and she puts like a forearm on top of Ray-Ra.
Are you guys taking any of his stuff, or are you leaving him with all of his stuff, aside from the alchemy jet, which maybe took?
I will leave his gold.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll leave him with his stuff.
All right.
I'd like to put his crossbow over his chest as we start burying him.
All right. So you guys spend about a good hour and a half making sure he's buried all nicely. And as you lay the final couple of stones over his black pudding mangled face, which still has bits of like dried black pudding out of the orifices, you close his eyes, you try to wipe up as much black pudding goo as you can. And as you guys finish making the grave site for your very new friend that you've known for a few days, that's where we'll end the session for the week.
I'm definitely having a new character next week.
And as they're burying him, of course, Mibby will like cross her fingers like this, and she will say like a little prayer.
I quietly try to cast Animate Dead while no one's paying attention.
No! Y'all are so rude to Mibby!
Can you just imagine that? What's that noise? That is the noise of him passing outside.
And Mibby is also
Zombie
removing...
noises.
And Mibby is also removing a piece of jewelry from one of the pieces of her dress, like a little rhinestone, and she will put that on his corpse as well.
No.
So yeah, that's the end of the session for the week, ending with a character death from a black pudding. Technically on session 2, but session 1 for the viewers.
And everybody's shitting on Mibby!
I have never seen a PC death that early in a game.
No.
That isn't a one-shot. That isn't a one-shot. And
I have first session. My brother died to giant wasps.
Oh, fuck.
And I had a feeling the Wand of Wonders would have its comeuppance, and it did. You enlarged a black pudding, and it killed.
That's amazing.
So,
I'm going to lay the entirety of the blame upon Mibby for her.
Wait. How are you gonna lay the blame on Mibby when Rogar had the option to use healing word on you? No,
I used it.
He did.
He did heal him. He did. He healed me, and then I died again.
No, but before the black pudding went again, when he had already gone down again, you could have just been like healing word.
No, but I couldn't see it anymore.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not Mibby's fault. It's
I saved Mordai instead.
So that is.
No, you didn't actually heal me.
No,
which is fine because I wasn't down any health.
So
no.
That was episode 1, technically now, of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Technically episode 2 for us, but episode 1 for y'all. And that episode is going to be titled, I think, Troll Poll.
I am perfectly fine with Troll Poll.
I got Troll Poll and Pudding. Pudding and Troll Polls.
Yes!
Pudding and Troll Polls.
Pudding polls.
Pudding polls.
Pudding and polls. Pudding and polls.
I love it. Love it.
So, yeah.
Pudding pop.
I'll just go around with the group, and they'll, if they want to say any thoughts about the session, quick thoughts about the session, they can do that. They can mention or you can find them on social media, and then we'll get on the heck out of here, because it's dinner time for this Dungeon Master. So, Lexi.
Mibby did nothing wrong. That's all I have to say. Mibby has done nothing wrong. She just, Sometimes you roll the dice. You know, as one of our favorite shows says, take a chance, roll the dice. Didn't work out in our favor. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh man, there was something I was so hoping. You guys were so close to a room. I was hoping you guys would go in. That could still happen, but good stuff happens if you go in that room.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you on anything, Justin.
Okay. And where can the people find you on social media?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Mecca.
I don't post much on social media.
Fair enough. Mecca.
Hello. God, honestly, there's just so much that happened in that game that I don't think I can pin down a favorite moment.
I can easily.
Yeah, when Ragnarok died.
I cast in large.
And large on the black pudding. That was.
Large on the back pudding is going to be something we'll never forget. Never letting Mibby use that bloody wand again.
You can't stop her. You can't stop. What are you gonna do?
I know, I
grapple it
can't.
out of
I
her
know.
arms with your -3 strength? You'll take that from Nibby's cold dead hands.
You wouldn't even been able to do it with your cold dead hands.
At the rate things are going, there might be some more cold dead hands coming up.
Yeah, it might be at this point.
And Mibby has 5 more charges on that for today.
And I think if you expend all the charges, the one like explodes or something.
It is a chance, I think. It's like a percentage chance if you use all of the charges
It'd be
in a
amazing
day.
if it explodes, it just sends you to an alternate dimension, like a different plane. Anyways, Mecca, anything you want to shout out?
Actually, I am going to say that I do enjoy the fact that Mordai now has neon pink hair, and I might actually think about incorporating those troll scars into his design now, like maybe over his eyes or something.
All right.
Yeah, I'll send you the details on that later. Yeah, much like yeah, I'm not really on anything on social media. I have a Twitter that I never post anything on, so I have nothing. And yeah.
All right, fantastic. Corey, who will be rolling a new character next week. Anything you want to say about that session or talk about real quick before we go?
Rip Raveroth. Rip. No, it was a lot of fun up until, fucking Black Pudding bitch there just, utterly destroyed me.
Wow.
I am Black Pudding bitch now. What's up?
No, but I do lay full blame on the fact that Black Pudding bitch killed me on because had it not been for the Wonder, we could have fucking killed that thing.
We did. Well, I killed
It
that.
did die.
Well, no,
got enlarged.
I would have not have died had it not been enlarged.
You can't say that with any confidence, okay? It still had enough movement to
I'd
get
say
to
with
you.
full confidence.
I can probably say with full confidence too, and it's amazing. It makes me laugh. But yeah, Corey, anything you want to throw out there before we go?
You can find me on Twitter at DarkDeath994. I'm trying to get back into streaming. I took quite a bit time off. I will not be doing anything this weekend as I will be busy doing other things, but I'm trying to get back into it, probably starting next week.
Alrighty. And Chris?
That was amazing. I love Black Pudding so much, and that is why. So I've self-killed so many PCs that way. It's great. Not with enlarged though. That was beautiful.
No, yeah.
No, that was that was amazing. You can find me on the Twitters at Pangalactic. I run a D&D resources website called Loot the Room, loottheroom.uk, and I publish stuff on the DM's Guild that you can go and pay money for. The end.
Fantastic. And I'm a Dungeon Master at JWROSSS on Twitter. And definitely enlarge your Black Puddings when you play D&D. A little update before we go. Starting February 13th is when the channel goes into full-on streaming on Twitch. February 13th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time when I stream my other campaign, which will be Pirates at that time. So it'll be a pirate campaign at that time. We do at 10 p.m. And then the week after, all the other shows will be live streamed. So this will be live streamed at the usual time of 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So you guys can see us kill off characters with enlarged black puddings in real time. So, yeah. There's also a video on the YouTube channel that details the schedule currently in terms of shows and what we're planning on doing. So, without further ado, as always, we're going to look at the webcams and wave goodbye for the week. So, bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.
Goodbye.